channel 64. Our brand new 24-hour channel is available to the majority of homes in the UK, so grab your remote now to make sure you don't miss a thing.
Tune in to Designer Inspiration on Wednesday the 13th of August for our last ever Jewel Enamel show. All stock must go, so we'll be doing some crazy low prices. Make sure you don't miss it because this time you really will miss out.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the Genuine Gemstone Company.
Hello jewellery makers and welcome to Designer Inspiration with myself, Jenny Cleary. I'm going to be with you from now until 5 o'clock and I'm joined by Sammi Wirebender Fletcher.
Hey!
Hello my love!
Hey!
Are you alright darling?
Yeah, I'm not bad. It's lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you, my fellow Gloucestershirean. Might go a little bit like this towards the show because we've had Gloucestershire's Gemma Crow on this morning. And now we've got the Gloucester duo between, well actually we're not Gloucester, we're Cheltenham, aren't we?
Cheltenham, yes.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry actually, we're from Cheltenham, don't you know? So it might go rather like this actually, I think. Sammi indeed lives behind my mother, literally. Now, we have got loads of gorgeous things for you to enjoy today. We got a brand new launch of a brand new tool. Of a table vice. Oh, that's why Carol was singing table vice. I didn't get it, and now I get it. Table vice, not edelweiss. Yeah, I was wondering why she would change the word. I thought maybe it's a theatre thing that I don't know about, so I just keep quiet. We have got a table vice for you. That looks a little bit like a robot, doesn't it? Here's its robot eyes. A dog robot. There's this little robot dog nose. Yes, it is. And there's its robot tail. But it's not that at all. It isn't. It isn't, it isn't, it isn't. As we all know, it's a table vice. It's going under £10. If you love it and you want it and you need it, and it's brand new, then you need to stay with us here today at Jewellery Maker 60777 is the number to be texting us. We want all your texts today. What's weather like where you are? What's weather like? Have you ever been to a Bollywood event? We want to know about it. Have you ever been to an Indian wedding? I want to know about it. I've been to one. And they go on for like 3 days, don't they? But the girls look beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm thinking for September with Eid coming again in September, I think with all of the beautiful headpieces that you could start creating for Eid perhaps. Now we've got some stunningly beautiful kits today, and we have got a heart-shaped cabochon, ruby all in a kit, and more gorgeous, and seed beads. So you know what, you know I love it because I do love anything seedy. Now let's do the what? Sticky bead mat. I've never done this. I have never done this. Could I use it in my car to put my phone on so it doesn't slide around as well? Is it like that kind of mat? I'm going to try it. I'm taking this little baby home. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
Sticky bead mat. When did this launch? What, and I haven't seen it. Did it all sell out or something? Back in stock. Did Becky get it both times? The rascal. Becky and Carol. All right, that's okay. The sticky bead mat. Generally, I try to avoid anything with the word sticky in it, apart from now. This is fantastic. But do you know what? What if you're in a car and you've got a tray in front of you and you're trying to jewellery make, and every time you go around the bend, you're not driving, you're a passenger, of course. Of course. Hello. You're a passenger, of course. Well, that's perfect. What if you're on the train and when it goes bumpy, bumpy, bumpy? Or a bus and it goes bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Oh my gosh, I need this. This is great, not just for jewellery making. It sticks to your work surface. It actually sticks. Look, it's actual.
Wow.
Hang on, this is happening. I need one of these for my car, don't I? Can I have this one because I've opened it, Scott? Thank you. Oh, it's so sticky. So can I re-stick it? Oh my gosh, look at that, Sammy. It's totally sticky. Oh my gosh, I need this. So there's a sticky bead mat. This is perfect. Perfect. Look, I've literally stuck it to that surface. I'm going to read to make sure you can re-stick it, because I hope you can, because otherwise. Okay, double-sided, a flat bead mat on one side, a U-channel board on the other. Both sides feature inch and centimetres. The surface is sticky but leaves no residue. It doesn't, look. No residue. That's always the best test. Now keep small beads and findings in place. You rinse it and dry it to refresh the stick. I need it. Do you know something? This is crazy. Because we're all driving to France in convoy in a couple of weeks. £12.95 is crazy because I've been looking at those tables that come down that you put on the back of the kids' seats. Oh my gosh, they're 30 quid each and they haven't got this, and I'm thinking, oh, this is perfect, because you can use it for the car if you are going on a long journey and you are not the driver, and everything's going to stay in place. Oh, it's perfect, isn't it? Maybe you're going out in the caravan or the motorhome or somewhere like that and you need everything to stay in place. Maybe you're on a boat, like, Alison Terry, you need this for the boat. Yes, you do, £12.95. I'm so excited, I've never seen this before. Why do you need it, Sammy?
That's going to be perfect for me downstairs when I'm in the lounge, because I've got a little work table. I have like a laptop table. Yeah. So it'd be perfect on there.
Because it moves.
Because it moves, and also because children, you know, when they run up and they want you to do something, especially I've got 2 little 6-year-olds, so they're always wanting to run up and jump on me and things like that. So it'd be perfect. Stop them knocking my tray and the beads going everywhere. I can leave it all.
But I want it to move.
And it's not.
It's not. Yeah, I'm really going for it. It's not moving, you can see that. It's not going anywhere unless I get my fingernail underneath it. Oh, I need it. I love this. It's my new favourite thing in the world. Can you just roll it up? Yeah, you can just roll it up. Oh, this is perfect. No adhesive. It will not leave a sticky residue. We've only got 50 left. How many did we have in the first place? Can't you put more in? What, we only had 100? Are you sure? Because everybody's got, Sally in Hertfordshire's got 2. Because us people who live in Hertfordshire are quite clever like that. Hazel, Francis, you've got yours. Dawn in Somerset, Rose, Danielle, Julie. This is amazing. I'm going to peel it off for you. It has got all of the inches on both sides. So you can see how sticky that is, can't you? And all you've got to do is just wet it and then dry it to get it sticky again. So all you can see on the flat side, you've got the inches and all of that. And the centimetres. And then on the weld side, you've got the weld, just like a normal bead tray that we do here. You could perhaps put this inside your bead tray, although it's furry, isn't it? You want to probably stick it to another side. 29 left, these are going to sell out. Make sure you're checking out your baskets. This is phenomenal, isn't it? I love that we've got the sticky bead mat. I love that we've got the table vise. Table vise. I love today. And that's another song, isn't it? Everybody's gonna, don't sing Mika, ever. 26 chances at £12.95. Deborah, Sheila, Barbara, Laura, Joy, Diane. I've got Anonymous in County Antrim. Lynette, sorry, you've got yours. Make sure you're checking out baskets. This is probably going to sell out. We only had 100 and now we're limited, especially with all of the Barbara in Gloucester, you've got yours. Frankie, hello Frankie, you've got yours. That guest designer Frankie, do we think? £12.95. UEB D26. The sticky bead mat. This is the extra large. Can I definitely have this? Thank you. I'm going to put it back in its little protective layer. Oh, my other half will be so happy that I've bought something practical. This is better than your usual ridiculous purchase, he'll say to me. We needed that giraffe warmer. I do stuff like that all the time. To the point where he doesn't trust me with money anymore, and he gives me a little allowance every time I go out because I come home with ridiculous items. Sometimes they're alive, sometimes they're not. That is the truth? Is that not normal? Should I like be protesting against that? Yeah, that's what he does. It's like I'm a 5-year-old. Today I am a 50s housewife, except I have to go to work. Hang on a minute. This is an outrage. It should be illegal. What's gone on here? It looks like those are sold out. Good gracious. Have I got this as well, or is that Carol's? That's something else that's coming over me then. Now, oh, enough hot in here. Number 12, do you say? On to the side. Now. Oh, that's not a number 12. I've got it. Chain and pearls. Whew. Sammy, are you hot? It's like the Caribbean.
It is hot.
In here.
It is very,
Are you
very
hot, Ben?
I am.
It's like the Yes, you are. It's like the Caribbean in here. He's a little warm too. Now, Ben's back, everyone. He's been partying with famous people, but we're not allowed to talk about it. Rock and roll people never spill the beans. Unless his name's... Shut up, Ryan. Don't sell it to the newspapers. Actually, we'll go halves. Come and have a look. Now, you've got to be careful of this. There's always someone out to exploit you, Ben. He's about to become really famous. And Ryan and I are about to profit massively from this fame. Have a look at these gorgeous peach rice pearls. They're beautiful, aren't they? They're genuine pearls in that rice bead shape, and I love them. I'm going to let you have this for your challenge, my little twinkle toes, because I think it's a very nice challenge indeed. I think these rice pearls are gorgeous. Well, you know I love pearls. I'm a big fan of pearls, and you know that the price tag has risen, not just here, but across the world, across the whole universe. The universe, you can't go to Mars and buy pearls for a cheap price anymore either. It's just not happening. You can't do it. It's not happening. Pearls are more expensive. And then you're going to get, would you put them together, or are you going to keep them separate, Sammy? You're going to get that gold, gorgeous gold pyrite.
They're
Together
gorgeous.
or separate?
Probably a few together, I would think.
Ooh. Then I'm going to give you some tiger's eye. I'd put those two together, but I would put that one separately, because I'm a scaredy cat.
Are you?
Are you a scaredy cat?
Well, what's the worst that can happen? It's not going to bite you, so you might as well give it a go.
I like your life's policy. That's a good policy to live by. What are you to be scared? Yeah, absolutely. If it doesn't bite, give it a go.
Yeah.
All right then, I will. You've got 3 gorgeous strands. What is the worst that could happen? We should all say that about everything. What's the worst that could happen in this situation? Can I live with it? Will it be all right in the end? Should I jump into this shark-infested water?
I think that's a no. Just thinking.
Ryan's just said, you should say that to Lee when you come home with giraffes and things. And that's exactly what Ben said before he decided to sleep in a tent last night.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben, next time you go camping, I've got a lovely Euro hike 3-bedroom tent.
Oh, we had a teepee.
Oh, hang on, sorry, he's too rock and roll for that. He had a teepee.
I just didn't have any blankets.
Oh, Ben. Never mind, who needs blankets? We got life to keep us warm. Now you've got chain here as well. 10 meters of chain. Gold over copper. So, Sammy, you've got all of this.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. It'll come to me. When I get it, I'll decide what I'm going to do.
Okay,
But it
she's
is
not giving
beautiful.
away any of her secrets. The chain's £19.95 on its own, my darlings. Everything all together will be £30.80. We're going to go down. You've got 10 metres of chain, which is normally £19.95, don't forget. Or you could get the chain for less and get loads of things for free. It's up to you. I know what I'm doing. £17.95. Use your debit card and your credit card. If you're shopping with us here today at Jewellery Maker, AZGC71 is your item code. The Golden Glow is what this bundle is called. Have you got a Golden Glow, Scott? You'll have a golden slap to the cheek of glow if you ever tell me I've got a big bottom again. We had a whole text in about that, Scott. I'm not over it, no. Who can get over being told they've got a fat bottom? That'll stay with me for life. If you see me about 12 stone lighter tomorrow, it's your fault. $17.95, and I shall thank you for it. AZG C71, thanks Ryan. You're always nice at saying nice things. Ryan went, you look very nice today, Jenny. Thank you, Ryan. He's a lovely boy. His mother brought him up right, she did. His mammy brought him up right. I don't know what happened with you, Scott. Either you're not listening or she ain't teaching. £17.95 is your price tag. 0806 444 655 is the number to be dialing. He's lovely, really. He's lovely. Thing is about boys who think they're handsome. They think they can say whatever they like as well, don't they? That's Scott. That's Scott for you. Yeah. The cad of jewellery maker, everybody, Scott. Now, don't forget what I've got later. Hey, this is pretty heavy. I'm going to do some workouts of this. It is heavy, this. Tell you what. That's what I'm doing with me anvils at home. When I got home yesterday, right, I opened the kitchen door and my table was so polished that it looked like you could go skating on it. Me and Mia went, whoa, because of the glow. It appears that my other half had spent 3 hours on top of the table polishing it. Who does that? Who does that? Now, look at these. Look at these. Have a little look at these. Bezel set moves. I love these. I love bezel set gemstones. They look so professional, don't they? Have you had any of our bezel set chains that we've been giving you the last couple of days? Because they're amazing. Didn't you get any, Scott? Did you see them? He didn't get any in his show. Actually, I've got one in my handbag, funnily enough. I don't know how it got there. It's a citrine one, and I've got a smoky quartz one. No, because I made them, you see, so they are officially mine. But they're amazing. And the thing about semi-bezel set, look at the gemstones here. You wouldn't expect to work with them, would you? They look like, when you make the jewellery up, it looks like it's come from a jeweller's because you've got that element of solid sterling silver around the edge and all the way up. Now, you don't have to use that drill hole. It's nice and fine, so you could get away with not seeing it at all. And you could actually put this in a ring, and I think it would look stunning. I actually think it'd be quite quirky that way round. It's pretty, isn't it? And this is Moonstone, which always gets me because I think it sounds so romantic, doesn't it, Moonstone? White Moonstone. It's got this wonderful silvery reflection. A bit Lady of the Lake, isn't it? Lady of Shalott. Really pretty. You've got the checkerboard faceting there as well. So you've got all that lovely luster. And when the light hits these, they just dazzle, they sparkle. They've got the most amazing inner glimmer. And you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're umming and ahhing over this, because I'm thinking these might be a bit of a considered purchase because you've got so much silver, and you do get silver tubes and balls in between each one as well. Now, I actually think if you were doing any of the Indian pieces today, that would look really pretty, wouldn't it? Don't get too close to my forehead. That's as far away as that's as close as you're allowed, okay? Now, we are going to give you a price drop. Actually, do you know what? $27.95, that's an absolute bargain for these.
Yep.
We've only got 31 left. And Scott's going to take the price tag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Price tag down. These will make stunning cufflinks, but I want to put them in gorgeous jewellery. $21.95, the lowest ever price for these. You've got to be super quick if you want them though, because we are very, very limited on these. Saturday and Sunday are our busiest days here at Jewellery Maker. So if you see something you love and want and need, then get yourself on the phone lines. $21.95. There are unchecked baskets for this. We are experiencing queues on the phones today. Very busy off the back of Gemma's show. And then, of course, we've got Sammi with us today. Loads of gorgeous goodies for you. We've got loads of brand new tools. We are really busy today. $21.95. It's only one P&P that you pay throughout the day, so you don't have to worry stacking up your basket. Don't be worrying about it. Elizabeth is in the Scottish Borders shopping with us today. Hello! I have got a jewellery maker from Port Talbot, Susan from Ronda Sinontaff. Victoria, you're with us. Anonymous in Surrey, you've got yours. JHDL52. Make sure you are checking out those baskets. I don't want anybody missing out. We've got a jewellery maker from County Antrim shopping as well. £21.95. 2 ways to shop. On the phone lines, 0800 644 655. If this is the first thing you've ever bought with us here at Jewellery Maker, it's not the only thing you'll get. We're going to give you loads of free goodies. You're going to get free tutorial DVD, free step-by-step book, and a JM Hub magazine. £21.95 is your price tag. So you know what? Very tiny price for such a lot. Laura Binding is next door doing a Wirework. It is Wirework they're doing next door, isn't it? And then tomorrow's stack of rings. There they are. They're going to wave. Yeah, they're having a bit of lunch. I bought them in some of my eggs and some of my plums. So they're snacking on my bounty today. £21.95. £21.95 is your price tag. 22 chances remain. Valerie, you've got yours. Jacqueline in Cumbria, you're shopping with us. Hello to you. Don't forget to send us a text. We want to know. Now, Ben happened. This is my question. Ben happened to be mingling with the famous last night. I'm not going to tell you who he mingled with, but who have you brushed shoulders with by accident? Or maybe they were in the supermarket, maybe you went on holiday and they were there. I went to a festival once and I got, I was pitched because my dad got us the tickets and we got to stay behind the stage bit, not in front. And they put us in the Hollyoaks area. So we were just in a tent, loads of Hollyoaks people, like old school Hollyoaks, because I'm old, obviously. They're not real celebrities, they really are they? Who have you brushed shoulders with, Scotty, by accident? You got spotted at a care home. Why were you in this care home? What happened? Tell us everything. Your nan's there, yeah. And one of the nurses watched Jewellery Maker. Do you know what her name was? I'll give her a big wave. Nursey. That was her name, Nursey. So what, did she try and kiss you? Did she say you're that hot one off Jewellery Maker that tells everyone they got big bottoms? I know your face, she said. Oh, bless. What about you, Sammy? Have you rubbed shoulders with any famous people?
Not massively. I was on a train once with the Welshman from Heidi High. That's about as glamorous as it gets.
It's funny you say that because I actually worked with, what's her name? Sue Pollard. Oh. She's the nicest woman in the whole entire world. Like, I've never met anyone so nice. And I thought she would be all like, oh, I'm famous. She wasn't. She was lovely. She even picked up my bags and opened the door. Oh. She is the nicest woman ever. My mum used to hang around with Rod Stewart. That's sort of a little bit. And my dad is really good friends with Jim from Bullseye. Oh. So there you go. Now that's living in the depths of fame. Sue says, I met Ken Dodd. Don't, because everyone says I look like Ken Dodd. In a temple in Egypt, he gave us a little hit of the Doddy magic, yes. And then we had to go back to the boat. That's brilliant. I love Ken Dodd. My sister used to call me Ken Dodd because I was goofy when I was little. What about you, Pete? Have you brushed shoulders with anybody?
Yeah, Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr! Is he related to you?
No.
How did you brush shoulders with him?
I actually just saw him from afar at the train station.
You saw him from afar at the train station. Did you not go, Jimmy, 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 at him? No? Oh, I can't see me. Jimmy, Jimmy! No? Oh. Oh, this is brilliant. It's good, but it's not right. Ryan went, I met Roy Walker in a car. I love him. Did you say, oh, it's good, but it's not right? Did you say it? You should have. Oh, and what did he say? Did he go, yeah? Oh, did he tell you to go away? He did not. Now, who did you see in a car park, Ben?
You know Dara O'Brien?
Who? No.
Yeah.
Guy on Mock the Week.
Oh, yes, 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 I do know who you mean.
Subway station.
Met him in a subway. Was he nice?
I don't know, I just nodded at him and then he walked away.
I just nodded. Yeah, you probably thought you knew him and then you thought afterwards, oh, I don't know him. Do you ever do that? Yeah. Now, have a look. I've got some toggle clasps for you. So give us a text. Who have you bumped into, or have you had a bad celebrity experience? Were they grumpy? Did you bump in accidentally to Mariah Carey or Naomi Campbell? Did you get a smack in the mouth? I'm not sure. Have a look. Gotta be careful with Naomi. Have a look. Allegedly. She's watching, she'd definitely sue me for that, wouldn't she? I'd be out on my ear, living in a shed. You've got the rose gold spiral toggle clasp. You've got the gold and the silver, and you've got them all on copper. They've all been e-coated, 10 of each. These are wonderful for big chunky pieces of jewellery. If you, and they're such a great feature, you don't have to hide them. These were only launched last week, so they're really recent, and they're such wonderful things to have in your collection. It doesn't matter whether you're making quite a delicate piece, actually, because you can still have them, because it's difficult sometimes if you have dexterity problems, isn't it? I like them as a feature. They're also great to use to work cufflinks into. They're wonderful features because they look professional and because they do a functional job. They do up and undo, of course. At just £21.95, you've got 30. How much is that each? Definitely less than £1 each, obviously. JBA Z37 is your right to go. We're really busy today. Please keep interacting with us. We love your interaction. We're having lots, 73 pence for each one is what you're paying for £21.95. And we want to know today, have you brushed shoulders with celebs? We've got one here from Fleur who says, hi Jenny, I used to teach Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman and their children Bella and Connor horse riding. No, that probably is true because they did it with Far and Away and they did learn. Oh my gosh, Fleur, what were they like? Oh my gosh. Yeah, my other half was in a film with Nicole Kidman. Apparently he kissed her, but I don't believe him. It was, I don't know, but he played a sailor who she had relations with. So I think you only see his nudie back. £21.95, JBA Z37. £21.95. Were they any good at riding? That's what I want to know. Were they any good, Fleur? GBA Z37. Does Tom have a natural seat? That's what we want to know, isn't it? They're all going, no, that can't be true, no. Probably is. Was it during Far and Away, the filming for that? Because they did a lot of riding in that, didn't they? Yeah, I knows it. And the reason I got annoyed by that film was because Tom Cruise just can't do an Irish accent at all to save his life. He can't really, is what, Eyes Wide Shut with, that's what Lee's in, yeah. My other half is in that, yes. Now, yeah, but don't look at it because you don't want to see him nudie. Now, other way. Now, let me see, there we go. Have a look at this. Oh, this is pretty, really pretty. How gorgeous is this Rainbow Moonstone? Isn't that pretty? Oh, Sammi, that is just heavenly. That's so bridal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's for any, well, that's any classy occasion, bridal or any evening wear.
Somewhere special you'd wear those, wouldn't you? If you were going to a wedding, or if you just when there's that really special occasion where you want to look pretty. And I always think this is the unicorn of strands, isn't it? It looks magical and full of mystery. It's ethereal. It's absolutely spellbinding, isn't it? Isn't that stunning? I think they're magic, these little raindrops. They're little raindrops of magic, don't you think? I'm going to call them unicorn's tears.
Oh, that's a beautiful description for them.
That's what they are. Do you like that? You can use that in one of your songs, Ben, and I'll be like, that's my line. I won't sue you for it, though. I'll let you have it.
That's very good of you, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, if you could just call your next album Unicorn's Tears, it works, doesn't it? Yeah.
Might as well change the band name.
Change the band name, Unicorn Tears. It works. No, because people are searching for you now. People are searching for Byron hair. Look at this. It'll be like Purple Rain for Prince. Okay? Like, it doesn't make any sense in your song, but it will really, you know? These are just $14.95. Now I want you to think about these cascading from an earring. I think they will be so beautiful as little flowers. I think Ryan's singing Unicorn Tears already. He's already making the hit. And I love the fact that these are mirror graduated, so you can really make something get smaller or larger as you're working with it. The earrings that you make are just going to sing and dance. And I just love tiaras with this in, especially against dark hair, because it shows up, doesn't it?
Perfect for winter weddings, isn't it?
Oh, and any wedding.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, with that sort of frostiness. Look at that. Oh. Look at that moon essence. It's so pretty. So pretty. Sylvia, you've got yours. Susan, you've got yours. Joy and Angela, you've got yours. INY, Y78 is your item code. You've got 45 carats in total for £14.95. 0800 644 655 is the number to be dialing. And you do have a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything. Now, we've got some more text messages. Who have you brushed shoulders with? I'm Adamant. I loved Adamant before he was famous, and Simon Le Bon in the 80s. Oh, those are the days, Pauline. Were they nice? We want to know if they were nice. Deborah, you've met them, have you?
Duran, yeah.
You've met Duran?
Yeah.
Deborah says, sat on John... Oh, I can't read anything from it. It's too far away.
John Pertwee.
Pertwee's that ex-Doctor Who, and my mother-in-law used to have Ozzy Osbourne, and the band drive for Bacon Sardi's Rock On, Jill. I love that, yes. Oh, bacon sandwich, Sharon. That's funny, isn't it? Because I said that me and my other half were the Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne earlier, didn't I? $14.95. What was your little famous story? Repeatable or not?
My girlfriend's mom used to make costumes for Slade.
Your girlfriend's mum used to make costumes for Slade?
Slade.
Oh, Slade! It's Christmas!
Yeah.
Wow. Yes!
Seeing the Osbournes
Noddy.
reminded me of...
Oh, it is funny, isn't it? Give us your celebrity stories. Has anybody had a bad experience with a celebrity, or a really good one where they were really kind, or a really bad one where they were really rude? We want to know. If we get enough text messages in the next 5 minutes, we'll do the table advice. Before we do Sammi's inspiration. Right, if we don't get lots of text messages in, we won't do it. You're a tease, you are, Scott. He wants to see you alive today. Now, let's do... yes, let's do these. Do you mind if I do these? Because they're marquees, and I love marquees, and these are the bezel set, which I love. And these, are they graduated? That's a gorgeous necklace straight away, isn't it? Look at these. Wow. Look at that colour. Ben's seen these before and loved them. And so he took them and he recorded them. And you're going to get to see that. Look at that lustre. Rings, earrings, these are amazing. Look at that colour. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love the colour green. It's so fresh. It's just reminds me of the countryside. I love it. I think it's stunning. Solid sterling silver. EIDL67 is your item code. Sammi, don't you just love them? Don't you just want them and need them?
They're just so beautiful. That is my favourite cut, the checkerboard cut. I love that because it just catches the light all over the place. Yeah. And it just refracts it beautifully. And each one of those, I mean, I do little bezel set stones on my store myself, and I don't sell a single pendant for under £20.
You wouldn't sell a single pendant for under £20?
Not set in sterling silver, genuine gemstones set in sterling silver on a sterling silver chain.
So that's £140 worth.
Yeah, with a little lightweight chain. Yeah. Yeah, you've got to take off the price of a chain, but you can get one of those for under £2. So.
Oh my gosh. So just put it straight on a fine
just
fine
one of those
chain.
On a fine chain. It just looks
I'd wear
beautiful
that as well, I would.
And classy. And you could have it either choker length or you could do it longer. You know, they're just gorgeous.
I'd wear that. Do you know that? I really would. And I'm going to go on the spree before I go on holiday. £24.95 essentially. So Sammi, you're saying about £20 a pendant?
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Well, if you try and
£140 then this is worth to you.
It is, because if you try and sell something that is sterling silver on a sterling silver chain with a genuine gemstone for under £20, they're going to think that part of it is fake. Either that's not a real genuine amethyst or that's not really sterling silver. Because, you know, people have an expectation of the price of gemstones and the price of silver. And beautiful, we equate beauty with expensive anyway.
Yes, we do. We do.
So if you try to sell that for £12, people
because we're
wouldn't believe.
materialistic little glumpets, aren't we?
Yeah.
But you know what? This will make a perfect ring as well. Yeah, I think that we want to know how much stuff is, and actually, it's really wrong. And I realised it because I think kids go through a phase, or mine certainly. I can't speak for every kid. How much was it?
Yeah.
How much is that?
Yeah.
And you're like, don't worry about how much it was. And I think maybe it's because that's what is. They think, oh, it's. You know, and they've learned that, and they've learned it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have to keep actually telling my son, don't. It doesn't matter if it's worth nothing, if it's worth something to you. But that's not the way people actually think about stuff, is it? But it's true, isn't it? And we do. That's I say that all the time. All the time. You can write that one down with unicorn tears. £24.95. EID L67. These are just gorgeous. We've had loads of text messages. Yay! Table vice. Christine, hurry up with the table vice. Got a dog to empty and chutney to make. A dog to empty. Does she mean she's got to take him out for a walk? Or just tipping him upside down by the sink. Come on, empty. What kind of chutney do you make? Says Ben. Well, you've heard of hot dogs. Now this Sammi, you got very excited by the table vice earlier, and I said, "Oh, I got excited because it reminded me of my grandfather." Why do I need one of these?
Well, I use mine a lot, and I actually need a new one, so I was really excited to hear that JM were getting them in. I think they're so useful for either holding your wires in place. You can have them in the end of a vice. You can put a little bit of leather either side of your wire to protect the ends from getting marked if you want to do it that way, or you can just write off the little bit at the end. I also use it in metalwork when I'm working with like sheet copper and things like that, and sheet silver obviously. But I love vices because that one especially is really good, because not only it also turns, it's 360. So it actually spins, so you can have the work at any angle you want.
Oh.
So once you've clamped it in place, that bottom bit clamps in place, and then the top bit.
So I'm the bottom bit and I'm clamped. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm clampy.
Yep.
Yeah, you can. It spins.
And
I can
then
show
you
it.
have the smaller handle at the side there.
Where?
When you've got
Here?
it to where
Yeah.
you want it, you can tighten that up.
Oh, and then it stops
and
spinning.
then it stops it spinning. So you hold it at any angle, and that's very, very useful if you're wanting to, like, sanding things and you want to get...
and then you don't have to keep undoing, doing up, undoing, doing up.
Exactly, you can get to any part of your work. You don't have enough hands, and that is it's a really good size for a jeweller's vice as well. Brilliant, I really want one.
The price is ridiculous.
Price is mental.
Can Sammi have one of these? Can she buy this one?
Please.
$7.95. Now I'm going to be honest with you. Never bought a vice, but I certainly wasn't expecting to pay that.
No, I was thinking they'd probably be double that, but yeah, it's a really, really good price. I'm desperate.
And it's prettier than the ones you get in that big shop where you go to get stuff when you want to like put a picture up and stuff at home, maybe paint something.
Yes.
Prettier. They're all like
prettier.
Many manual
They are.
ones. I mean, not that this isn't unisex. I did smell it. It smells like a proper tool as well. $7.95. BRGX25. We had 500 of these in stock, and that is our forever stock. What? Pardon? I'm sorry I said what to you. Pardon? It's supposed to last for this show and over the weekend? So today, tomorrow and Monday. How many have gone already? 179 have gone, and you're all coming in for this. And do you know what's still available? $7.95. I'm seeing multi-buyers as well. Maybe you've got a workshop. Maybe you want one for the home, one for the workshop. Maybe you're, in fact, maybe you're doing some tutorials or something like that. Maybe your hubby wants one and you want one, and you don't want to share. You don't want to share.
It's really, really well made as well. It's really good.
What makes you say that in comparison to what? What's a badly made?
Comparison to the one that I have at home, which isn't. That one is really well made. I'm not going to name where I got it from, but yeah, it is. I mean, the jaws fit together perfectly. It's really easy to operate. It moves nice and freely. It's really well made. Really, really impressed that you've done it at that price.
Everybody in the everybody on Laura's course went bananas for this one. I took it in earlier and I went, I've got advice. And she went, I'll give you some advice. And I said, I'll use that one. I will. 354 and down is what's happening to the quantity of these. We started with 500, $7.95. Do not let this sit in your basket. You will miss out. Angela, Fiona, Natalie, Elizabeth, Anonymous in Lincolnshire and Cumbria and Greater London and County Antrim and East Sussex and Cornwall, Diane in Carmarthenshire, Sharon in Georgia, Karen, Andrea, Brenda, Cheryl. Check out your basket. Cheryl's got two. I have got Keramet, who is saying, was planning to get away. Love the price. Brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant. Were you waiting to go out? Sarah, good day, Lady Cleary. Good day, says he. How is tuna chunks? Looking fab in tartan, thank you. I use my vise for holding memory wire coil while I macrame around it. Just genius. Love Sammi's designs. I know they're amazing. They're amazing. We got another one. Jackie says, great buy. This will be good to use for my silversmithing. I love it. More tools like this, please. Thank you, Jackie. We're trying to accommodate every genre. And so things like this are going to be really handy if you're wire working. They're going to be handy if you are perhaps doing some intricate work with maybe resins and stuff in some wells and you want to hold on to them and you want to move it around. What if you're filing around things? I mean, there's a lot.
Perspex, if you're holding your sheet while you're using the saw, you can sort some really nice intricate designs by holding the piece steady in the vise. And if you've drawn it on, draw your design on a sticker or something, stick it to the Perspex or sheet metal, and then you cut around it using the saw. That's what I use my vise for an awful lot.
So a professional tool, looks great, is phenomenal quality. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything. $7.95, well over half of the stock. That's not accurate because we can't catch up with you. Well over half of the stock has gone. We started with 500 of these. Now I have unchecked baskets from Christine, Beverly, Lou, Letitia, Sharon, Brenda, Karen, Diane, Anonymous in Cornwall, Cumbria and Lincolnshire, Elizabeth in the Scottish borders, Fiona in Fife and Angela in Cumbria and Joy in Kent. If you don't check your baskets out, you could miss out. I have got loads of multi-buyers. I've got Denny, I've got Mary buying 2, I've got Diane in Yorkshire, I've got Tanya, I've got Elizabeth, Stephen in Hertfordshire, Gloria in Essex. I mean, I've just got absolutely loads of you. $7.95. Now that stock bar is inaccurate. We are more towards the 200 mark right now. We're trying very hard for our system to keep catching up with everybody on the call centre. And now there is a queue on the phone lines, but it is a free phone number, so please don't worry about it. £7.95, BRGX25, a free phone number if you're dialing. If you would like to get these more instantaneously on the website, you can. It's allthews.jewellerymaker.com. But you have to check out your basket, otherwise I can't guarantee that you're going to get this home. I will keep you updated on the stock. Right now we've got 200 left, not 260. $7.95 if you want it. Whew. I'm still massively excited about the sticky bead mat. Have we got any of them left? Because I actually want 4 of them. I want 4 sticky bead mats. Yeah. One for me and one for the kids. And Lee will be driving, so he won't need one. The sticky bead mat, the perfect travelling tool. This is mine. It literally sticks to any surface. Flat surface, like a tray in the car or on your lap while you're watching TV. Maybe you're watching a bit of Cora or summer. Oh, Jewellery Maker, of course. and or EastEnders. Could be anything. Could be anything. And you want something on your lap, then the sticky bead. I reckon if you put a plate on there, it'd stay.
Yeah,
I want loads of these.
Yeah.
And that price tag is amazing. If you go on that website, you know, with the trolley, with like the jungle, rhymes with Smammerism, then you, then believe me, they're expensive. Yeah. And I was looking for the flip down tables that go on the back of the car seat, of the seat for the kids when we go on holiday. They're still like 30 quid. I was like, oh. No, I should have got a car with built-in ones.
Well, you should look at the price of Jeweller's Vices. You really should.
Let's do that, Scott. How much is the Jeweller's Vice on that Smammer's Lomana? There's definitely nothing below £10, he's saying. Sammi reckons they're way more expensive than that. Well, did you put Jeweller's Vice in there? You fool. No, because they come in mini vices, otherwise it needs to be a Jeweller's Vice. This is a Jeweller's Vice.
So like I said, I'm going to replace mine. I was looking at replacing mine, and the one I had my eye on was £27.95.
£27.95.
So I think I'm going to save myself a lot. Is that? Yes, yes, yes.
So you can have this one? Yes. I'll take it, I'll bring it over in a minute. Oh, Sarah, hello, Sarah. Tuna Chunks is great, thanks. He is admiring the Vice. He thinks the 360-degree turning feature is brill. Mine can't do that. Get it? It's 7. Did you have a nice birthday? It was your birthday. Tuna Chunks is Sarah's husband, who she used to call Monkey Chunks, but I changed it to Tuna Chunks. Have a look at this. I am strange all the time. You are so strange sometimes, says my producer. What are you talking about? Hey, strange is better than boring. Yes, thank you. Anyway, we're all strange. Don't think you're normal, because you're not. Now, should we do designer inspiration or what? Let's do it. Oh, I love today is ace. This is what happens when the manager puts things in your show for you. Because Scott, who is my manager, well, sort of my manager, there's 2 managers. You're half the manager you used to be. He can just put what he wants in shows. So we're literally getting some really cool stuff in today's show, and I love it. Now, look at this cabochon. It's time for the first of today's designer inspiration. Look at that, I love it already.
I know.
Oh, the Queen of Hearts red as well, isn't it?
It's just, they're beautiful. I can't get over the cabochons in this kit. They're just beautiful.
And you're just going to love Sammi's jewellery. I've enjoyed many a bath looking at your jewellery. You Facebook me. Have a look at these. It's the only time I get any peace.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Look at these. Oh, I love that. That is lush.
It is.
Is it going to go in a headpiece? Is it going to go in a ring? Isn't it gorgeous? I love that. Could go in one of those kind of rings, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. We never get that shape. And then you've got a perfect round. Love it. Could be Rudolph's nose if you're doing a Christmas piece. It's a beautiful cabochon though, isn't it? It could be a wonderful sun setting over the Brazilian ocean, I was going to say, but I'm not even actually sure whether there is an ocean in Brazil. Oh, there is. Is there? Not in it, but around it.
But around it, yeah. It's great.
Okay, good, because I'm not clever enough to actually say things like that and know that they are fact. So, oh good, neither are you, fab. You know, you say things and then people at home might be thinking, what Brazilian ocean? It's got sea round it, Brazil has it. Good. Tiger's Eye and Jasper Seedy beads. Now, these are so autumnal.
Yes.
I love that. And you know my opinion on a seedy bead. I love getting seedy. I love them. I love them in a vice. I love them in a beady bead. Look, they're like little black currants, aren't they? They're like little currants. I love those. And then, it is aragonite, isn't it? Do you remember when we launched aragonite? It's so expensive. Do you remember? And I used to call it the Catherine of Aragon bead because it helped me remember what it was. Yeah, we never get it. It's lush, isn't it? Aragonite. It's named so after its country of origin, Aragon. Well, not country, it's place of origin, Aragon in Spain. And I love it. It's got the most amazing sort of crushed ice crushed strawberry ice look about it, and I love that. I think it's such a pretty colour. It's not a salmon pink. It's not a. Maybe it's a strawberry pink. Strawberry pink. Do you know what I mean? Bit of a strawberry crush, isn't it? It's lovely. You can't recreate that colour. Then you've got rough cut ruby.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have rough cut ruby last time as well? Rough cut.
Yeah, sapphire last time.
Rough cut sapphire. You're very lucky with your gemstones in your kits. I think she's getting on with Pip. Are you sending him secret? You are sending him jewellery.
I'm not sending him jewellery. I just messaged him a lot.
You message him a lot. He likes that. He likes attention. He's like a beagle. As long as you scratch him behind his ears, he's all yours. Have a look. Beagles, they're crazy otherwise. If you don't give them attention, they're mad. Now, you're also getting wire. 0.4, 0.8 and 1.25. I must advise not to scratch Pip by the ears if you meet him and you're a stranger. Do not try that. And then, actually you could try it and then say, Jenny told me to do that, and he'd be like, oh, everything's fine. So you've got 3 lots of wire. You've got your 0.4, and that's in gold, and you get 10 metres. You get 10 metres of 0.8, and you get 10 metres of my favourite, the 1.25. I wonder if you can hammer onto the flat bit of that vice. I bet you can. Vice still available, under 200 left, and we started with 500. TVG. C34 is your item code. Should be, actually that's a very good price when we look at the elements, isn't it? The gemstones, the wire, the 3 cabochons in 3 different shapes and sizes. That's a really good price tag. We've only got 55 kits. These will sell out then, won't they? Your red agate heart is 34 millimeters. The coin cabochon 25, and you've got the aragonite rounds at 8 mil. Your long drop cabochon is 40 by 14. £24.95 for this kit. You get so much value for money. £24.95. Now let's go over and see Sammi's designs. Let's hot foot it over and see how gorgeous the designs are. Don't forget to get your sticky bead mat as well. You need your vice and your sticky bead mat. If those are the things you don't have, you need them. I'm going to take the vice over so that Sammi can steal it. Shall we go? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. So, have you had a good old fiddle with this vice?
I had. I was fiddling with the vice in the hallway.
And it was good?
Yes.
It was good for you?
Yeah.
It's a good size, actually, isn't it? I won't make you do it now unless you need to.
No, I don't need to.
Oh, you're amazing. Look at what Sammi's done. Amazing. Beautiful. Is this your head?
I
is it ours?
No, that's your head. Well, not yours personally.
Have you got a head?
Just here.
No,
I have one. I have 2 at home actually.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Look at that. Shall I try it on? Now look at this. Amazing. Amazing.
It's
oh, it might ruin my hair actually. Put it on now. Look at that. You're so neat. Look at the really intricate detailing here. Now that is something that I just aspire to be able to do. Are you sure this isn't super difficult? And you've caged the heart.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it moves. So you've got that, look at that, you've got the movement to the heart as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Sammi, that is lush. Gorgeous.
Well, the kit itself was so beautiful. It just kind of put itself together. It's just lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're going to make this piece in the middle.
You are.
I'm going to grab, can I grab that white chair, Peter, please, darling? Thank you, because Sammi sits down, and otherwise I look like the king of the castle, and she looks like the dirty rascal.
I'm not actually any taller when I'm stood up, to be fair.
No, you're not, to be fair. Now we're going to be making this. Have a look at that. I'm going to just be seated. Don't forget to get your vice. It's at the bottom of your screen, your table vice and your sticky mat.
Lovely.
Right, now the kit's Kay's bought 2 of these kits.
I'm not surprised.
I've got loads of people on the phone lines. Monica, Carol, Helen, Sue, Dawny, Elizabeth. You're going to have to be quick. This is a very limited kit. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful design. So let's see, where do I start and what do I need?
You'll start by caging the heart. I used the heart-shaped cabochon to it. You could do a smaller version with the round one if you preferred and then wanted to use the heart for something else. But I just wanted to do a very big centrepiece. On one of Laura Binding's DVDs, she does teach you how to do the netting around the cabochon. Okay. Also, on my guest designer Facebook page, I have done step-by-step photos on how to do this technique. So I'm not going to go over that technique there right now.
Okay, because that can be done. It's the looping technique. So not the, it's not the Viking knit though.
It is. It's
a form of Viking knit.
It's a form of Viking knit.
But you don't use your lazy daisy, do you? You go loop to loop.
You just go loop to loop to loop. And you can see how I've started the back. If I hold it like that, then you can see that I just made a little.
So Laura Binding does actually talk us through that exact technique. I can't remember what date it was. But she does do that around a cabochon. I think if you put cabochon Laura Binding in the YouTube search, you should find it.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So we've done that. We've done that sort of Viking weave over the top.
Yeah, you can take it up as far as you wanted. If you liked, because the beads are so beautiful, take the tiny, tiny jaspers and you could even put them around the top of the netting there.
Oh yeah, or a bit of peyote. Yeah.
Or indeed, they would be perfect for that peyote around there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Be absolutely to net it in like that.
So you could peyote around, or you could do what Sam has done now, mixture of both.
You could do that. So once you've got that, we're going to set that to one side because actually the frame is made entirely separately. So I'm going to show you how to do the weave that goes with that frame, and you need 2. I did get my measuring thing out.
Your measuring
thing. It's very technical.
Your ruler.
21 centimetres they are. So you need 8 pieces of 0.8 cut to 21 centimetres, and you need 2 pieces of the 1.25 cut. And you see I've started. I've attached some 0.4 just to wrap 3 times around because everybody knows how to do that. So I thought I'd do it while I was sat here waiting. And what you actually do to start this weave is you do the 2, these are the base frames. You will have done the triangular weave up and down quite a bit because I've done that quite a bit in the past. So these are your base for both of those. So they're actually the centre bit, the centre of the whole design, the middle of the frame. So what you're going to do is get hold of the, I'm going to make that tail a bit longer so I don't stub myself with it. Because it's easier to do it if you have hold of the tail with your fingers. Hold both pieces together, make sure that your 2 little joining bits are up together. Then you're going to take 1 wire from the bottom one all the way over both and hold it, and then this one is going to go all the way over both and hold it. So you've got 1 poking out the bottom bit, 1 poking out the top bit, and you have your first 2 wrapped. And then we're going to start adding in. So we just add that next wire in, and it is a little bit fiddly until you've got them all anchored in place. So we're going to hold that over the top of the tail, and then we're going to take the top one and we're going to come up between these 2 wires and wrap those 2 together twice. And don't worry if they go all over the place, you can just pull it back together. And we're going to pull that along, push it up neatly, and they're going to go together twice as well. I am just got myself in a tangle already, but yeah. We're going to put those 2 together twice. Okay, and then you're going to keep going with the top bit of the pyramid on this side. So we're going to come up between the 2 that the next 2, and it's going to be really hard to do it backwards, but if I do it from the top then. We'll come up between the next 2, wrap those 2 twice as before, and then we're just going to wrap 2 by 2, adding them in until you've added all 4 of the 0.8 for the top bit. So just gonna...
Sorry, that was my chair.
You've got that squeaky chair that everybody sits in and then gets pregnant, haven't you?
What?
Did you know, was that not that squeaky chair?
It's not this chair.
Is it not?
I've burnt that chair. I'm on the woman in black chair.
Oh my gosh, yes. My daughter keeps going on about that, but she knows I can't watch anything like that.
Oh, you should watch it. It's brilliant.
No, I can't do anything worse.
Except
than
you end up
Casualty.
fancying Daniel Radcliffe, which is wrong.
No, that is very wrong. That is very...
It shouldn't be wrong, though.
I know, you watched him grow up on screen. That's why. I think if there'd have been a bit of a gap...
Do you think he has that problem? Like, he goes to get a girlfriend and she's like, no, I remember you when you were 6. I can't kiss you.
Yeah, it would be a bit off-putting, wouldn't it, if you were going out with him? I'm just wrapping each time I put one on. I'm wrapping them together twice.
I don't think it would put me off, actually, if I met him.
Do you not?
No.
Well, would you not, if you were, maybe you were sat down, having a nice romantic meal, and then in Harry Potter, the first one came on telly, would you not be put off?
No, I'd go, look, you're so cute when you were little.
Oh, okay, no, that's good. I'd find that slightly off-putting.
It's just like looking at your other half, a picture of them or a video of them, isn't
Oh, I
it?
guess so. But yeah, I bet he does get a little bit put off by that. Mind you, Hermione, what's her name? She's so stunning, isn't she?
Yeah. She was quite annoying in Harry Potter,
She
though,
was
wasn't
very annoying.
I wonder if she's like that in real life.
You can see, I've now added the 4. She probably isn't. I've added the 4 in at the top. So now we have got a total of 6 wires. And I have wrapped each of the top ones twice. And then we're just going to come back down the other side doing the same thing. And then I'm going to add the 4 along the bottom here. So you've still got your free wire along the bottom. Now this is what if you did have your vise, you could clamp the bottom of your free wires. You could clamp that in your vise to keep it out of the way.
Ah, so the vise could come in handy in this design.
I mean, at the moment, this is.
Would you like it?
No,
Where's
no,
it
it's
gone?
fine
Is it-
because
oh,
I'd
there,
have to
good.
clip it in here, and then it would.
And we won't be able to see.
No, because no, we wouldn't be able to see. So I'm going to come up behind 3, and then wrap.
So it would make your life easier with the vise, this?
If you were getting, stressed with your spare wire that you're not weaving with hanging about, you could tuck it away
Do
to
you
one
do
side.
that, or are you all right
No,
with it?
I'm all right because I'm kind of used to it, and I do get a little bit frustrated sometimes because it gets in the way.
Actually, Elaine in Surrey said, Elaine in Surrey, can't wait to try this technique using the vise I've just bought. Yay!
Yeah, there you go. That's a
Go
good way.
go on, get that vise. I want one of those now. I don't know why I want it, but I do.
No, they are so useful.
Because I do all my wire work here.
Yeah. Oh, you've got so many people you can ask if you get stuck as well, haven't you? And yeah, I love to do wire work when I'm here as well, because it's just, I do it everywhere actually, when I'm sat at a store, when I'm here, when I'm anywhere else. It's just something to keep your hands occupied, otherwise I talk too much.
There's no such thing as talking too much, surely.
Okay, probably not. When you've come back down, I'm going to hold this one out of the way. When you come back down and don't wrap around this one yet.
Why?
We're just, because I'm going to show you, because we're going to put the bottom one in now.
Okay.
The bottom 4 in now. Because it's going to be the same thing where you're tying them all off. So I'm pulling, you can see I've just been pulling this back out of the way so it doesn't sit in the way. And we're now going to add the top one in there. And this is where we're going to start making the top of the diamond. And same as the other side, basically wrapping 4 in together, 2 in together, sorry. You see, I just knocked my pin. I always have my pin with me. I forgot it last time.
Come on, pin.
And it's very, very useful when you're doing intricate designs. That is the pin you get in the Lazy Daisy toolkit.
Yeah, they are kind of like
generic pins will do.
The ones you put in a cork board.
Cork board, yes.
Corky.
They're really, really useful if you're trying to add something in when you finished your weave. Like you want to maybe add a bead in somewhere. Just trying to weave it onto your piece, then just if you can't actually get the wire through in between the 2 wires, just very carefully stick a pin in between to make a tiny little hole, and then you can thread the wire through.
They are useful, aren't they?
Very,
not just
very
as a pick
useful.
for the lazy daisying.
Yeah, oh no, I use it mostly for that, for adding bits in. So we're just wrapping 2 again.
Do you use your macrame board then to do a lot of wire work?
That would be quite a useful thing to do, I suppose.
Because what do you pin into otherwise? Are you spongy where you're...
Oh, pin? No, I'm just hold.
Oh, because you're picking with it. You're not...
Yeah.
Sorry. Not
But I mean, it
anchoring
would
with
be
are you?
quite. I guess it would be quite handy if you were doing a really big
Piece.
piece to.
Because I mean,
attach
we've
things
always got
over.
one here, and everyone always, and I just sort of had a bit of a vision, like, oh, I wonder whether you actually do that at home.
You probably could. I'm just not. I don't think of these amazing ideas.
You're on your tray now with your sticky mat.
The sticky mat is amazing.
I'm obsessed with that now. It's my new obsession, the sticky mat. If you haven't got one, you need one. Where have you been?
want one.
The sticky mat, everyone. How much was it? Well, I've got one now. I'm very excited. I'm going to put that straight on my car when I get in the car.
What, on the outside?
No, on the inside. I'm going to put my phone there. You know, have you seen the ones? It's the same ones that you
stick on
buy
your
from the phone
phone.
shop. It's the same material, and then your
Yeah.
phone doesn't slide around when you're driving.
Brilliant idea.
Yes.
You know,
Now Ryan wants
I
one.
was just about
You
to
could
say.
cut it in half as well, perhaps.
You could. I was going to say you could stick your keys on it, but they're kind of in the ignition, aren't they?
Yeah, but you
So
might have other keys, like keys for the house or something.
that would
Might be separate, because if you share the car,
That's true. Well, we
don't
do,
try it
yeah.
with hot coffee. No, that's what cup holders are for, you fool. But you could try your sandwich.
Not that we're advocating drinking or eating while driving. 'cause
Is that illegal, is
you're
it?
not really supposed to, I don't think.
Is it illegal?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
I
if
think
you're
they can put you-
absolutely parched and you can't go on with your drive unless you have a drink.
Well, I don't know really. So, I don't know. They don't like it if you're driving along and you're eating because it's distracting. I know you can be.
But you
in
know
trouble
what else
for
is
it.
distracting when you've got a fly in the car?
Fly. We had a wasp.
Yeah, you're driving along and all of a sudden, you're like, "Bah!" That is the worst thing that can happen to you.
The worst thing that can I was on a motorbike because I used to have a little motorbike, and it has to be a little motorbike, like because I'm really little. And I had a
Hang on, I got a brilliant vision. Yeah, brilliant. I love it.
and I had a pull-out visor, and I came up to the roundabout with a pull-out visor, because it had steamed up a little bit. Wasp in the visor of my helmet.
What did you do?
Well, I was just on the roundabout. I had to continue going around the roundabout, but I think I must have looked like I was singing because I was going, ah, which is not a good thing if you've got a wasp in your helmet.
Did it get out? Did it sting you?
I got it out. Luckily, it didn't sting me, but if
Oh
I
my
screamed, it
Lord.
could have gone in my mouth.
It might have been a bee then, because bees are
No,
kinder.
it was definitely a wasp.
Was it?
It was a wasp. It was horrible.
Crikey.
It was terrifying. That's my worst driving experience.
Do you know, I thought these had sold out yesterday.
We got some.
Yeah? When did these come in then? When did these get booked in? Oh, they were in Scott's manager basket. You're a little rascal, you are, Scott. You knew you were on today. There's a fly in here. We shouldn't kill it. What am I doing? Now. I hate that. I never kill things, do you?
Oh no, well, no, not if I can help it.
No. Let them out, don't kill them. The flush cutter pliers, we got them for you. Now, Sammy, you've got yours.
Yep.
Why?
You need them. They are like, they're just the best thing ever. I can't say enough good things about them.
But what do they do? Why are they different to the other ones?
They're perfectly ergonomic. They're brilliant. They just sit the right place in your hand. They're sprung, so they're really kind on your hands. And obviously, I use a lot of wire. And they're also, you can get right in with the ends. You can get right in. They're really, really sharp. You can cut up to 2mm wire with them, which is perfect because some of the other cutters you can't. And they're great for detailing.
Do you get a perfect edge then? Because they're flush, it's perfectly straight.
Yes, they're perfect. So if you wanted to make your own jump rings, you could cut like that and you'd have one perfectly straight side and one with a slightly beveled edge. So what you just turn it round, cut the other side.
So
and
you
then
don't need to saw anymore?
No, you don't. You wouldn't have to. No, you could do that. I mean, it's easier if you saw, obviously, but if you don't have your saw handy and you're just doing one jump.
I think it's not easier if you saw, because you've got to get the saw out and the tool out. That's easier for me.
So you can just turn it round. That's a Laura binding trick, that is.
These are sponsored by Alison Terry is sponsored by the Flush Cutter
They're
tools.
amazing. No, I
If you
love
want
them.
to create anything that Alison creates, you need them. If you love the way that Rachel Norris creates wirework pieces, you need them. If you love the intricacy and the perfection of Sammy's pieces, you need them. Gemma Crow, you need them. They've all got them. All of our guest designs, I think all of our guest designs have got these. They are more expensive than the other tools that we have, but you know what? In this case, you're getting what you pay for. Jennifer says, wish I bought these earlier. I love, there's one FIFA review that says, didn't know I needed them till I had them. Believe me, I needed them. Have you seen that one? Wish I bought these before. Now they are brilliant, says Ms. Marie of Northamptonshire. These are wonderful. They make wire trimming so easy and clean cut from Susan. And I love them. I wish I'd known about them before, and that's from Linda in County Durham. Just an amazing tool. Probably, if we put it to the vote, you'd probably say these were the best tools.
Well, you've got your money back guarantee anyway. So if you bought them and you weren't happy with just how amazing they are, then you could send them back. But I don't think you'll send them back once you use them. I can't tell you how good they are. I really do think they're amazing.
They are
and I haven't
wonderful.
found them cheaper anywhere else because I do look and I haven't. So
no, you know what? And a lot of you do. These are Bead flush cutter tools at $29.95. Don't forget we did the anvil, the table anvil today. Don't forget we did the sticky mat today. We got loads of wonderful things here. These will sell out and then they won't be available for about a month. And then they'll come back in. Have you got the one pair or have you got two?
I've got one pair, but I'm going to get a second pair.
Why?
Because I know I'm going to lose this pair at some point. And also this one goes in my bag with me everywhere, but I've got two work bags, so I want one in my other work bag. And then I'll probably end up with one that sits permanently on my work desk because I've got a proper silversmith's desk and I want one set for that. Yeah. Because at the moment I only have the one. So
you need two. I think Alison's got a couple of pairs at least. One for the boat and one for home.
Yeah.
Now we've only got 48 left.
I'm not surprised. They are amazing. And you honestly will not regret it. And you can contact me and blame me if you do, but you won't regret it. They are so. I mean, like that other FIFA review said, I didn't realise how much of a difference it would make because I was a bit like,
it's like driving a really prestigious car. Yeah. After you've done, all right, a clapped out banger will get you from A to B most of the time. Yeah. But we will want to have a go in an Aston Martin or a Ferrari, don't we? And these are the Ferrari of cutters, aren't they? They are $29.95. They do exactly what they say they do. They are wonderful. MKB N69, your designer flush cutters. You don't know that you need them until you got them. The Rolls Royce of tools is what they are. You've got to give them a go. You've got to. You'll never look back. All right, they're a little bit more expensive than the other tools. They are. But they're worth it. And that's my best analogy is it's like driving a really prestigious car.
No, I think I texted earlier in the week when they were on saying that you've got to get them.
Got it. You did.
Yeah.
Sarah says, fab birthday, thank you, Jen. You're spoiling us today with the Vice, the flush cutters and Sammy's designs. Can we also buy a little of Sammy's talent?
Oh,
yeah, I will fragment it. I'll squeeze some out for you and we'll bottle it and you can drink it up. If you would like to text us, the number to do so, 60777. Your normal network charges will apply, but you need to start your text message with the word JM Studio. Leave us a web message. Go on our website. Go to altws.jewellerymaker.com. Click on Watch Live Show, and then underneath you can send. I always do that. I like to send little one-word messages. I think you always cotton on to it being me, though, on this shift side, don't you? Do you ever get any of my messages? Sometimes they're one word. Like bottom or something. Our text message question of the day was, have you ever bumped into anyone famous? It could be, and it's off the back of Ben partying last night with some famous people who we're not really allowed to mention because they're so famous and stuff. Me and Ryan are probably going to sell the story to a newspaper for quite a lot of money, so we're not going to tell you that yet. Oh, not without me, Ryan. He's already sold it, he said. So we're asking you, did you bump into a celebrity? Where was it? Were they kind or were they not kind? We want to know all the gossip. Now, Sammy, let's carry on with your designs.
Yeah, we've got the top and the bottom of the diamond ready, and we're just about to go back to do the middle. So again, take it round both of those. I'll hold it up in a moment so you can see what I'm trying to do. A little bit harder when I'm doing it backwards. We're going to take it around these two twice, and then I'll do the same on the top bit, and then we'll get to the middle, and you'll see it's not as frightening as it might look. It's there, and I like working with the open ends because you can just slide the wire in and out nicely, and you can see while I'm holding it, I'm holding it really firmly, but I've got the top wire that I wasn't using just tucked away under my thumb. But I'm going to use that one now, so I'm going to tuck the other one under my thumb. And we're going to come around underneath the bottom 2 and twice. It is a bit of a fiddle when you've got so many wires, but you can manage it. I'm going to pull them apart. There you go. Just making sure each one is tucked up really nice and tightly. Oops. And then like that. And now you're going to do what you did before, which is take one of these 1.25 wires, and we're going to go around that top of one of the 1.25 wires. I've got a 0.8 caught in there as well. There we go. And you're going to then go around the bottom ones twice. And that's when you need to make sure that it squeezes in tightly. You'll see my hands for a minute while I'm doing that. Pull it nice and firm. And then I'm going to make sure that goes, sorry, because I'm working backwards, it's a bit difficult for me to see.
And you're working backwards just so everyone can see on the camera.
So you can see
you
on the camera, but I can't see. There we are. That's right, I need it to come up so you can see it like there. And then you're going to take the bottom wire from the bottom bit of the diamond around to create the second of the 2 wraps around those 2 wires. So you'll see that each wire is wrapped twice and in a diamond shape. Okay. And then you just continue doing that. You start about 1 inch in and you finish about 1 inch in. So you just keep doing the top and the bottom diamond, but when you get to the middle 2, and I deliberately used the heavier wires for the middle 2 to help you learn how to do this. It also helps hold the frame hold a good shape, but obviously when you've got so much wire involved, you don't actually need it so much because the 0.8 is very rigid when there's a lot of them. Yeah, you get the strength. Yeah. But yes, so you actually weave it all in a big long straight line for about.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like I bet you were really proud of yourself when that was
finished. I was. It's a very big dramatic effect, but when you see it, it's just the repetition of that weave over and over and over.
Does your daughter never steal these pieces?
She started making them. She does little bracelets with just the one side of the diamond, you know, with the pyramids.
At college, did you say?
No, that's my eldest. My eldest is doing developmental psychology.
Crikey. Oh no, she's going to be able to psychologically analyse us all. We're all doomed.
Well, she wants to swap. She wants to do forensic psychology.
Does she? Yeah. Mia looked at forensics for a bit.
Yeah, so I find
they don't get paid very much. That put her off.
Yeah.
Do you know that? My daughter's terrible.
Well, it's not, is it, really? If you're looking at a career path, and especially if you want to practice psychology, you have to do a degree. And then in order to be able to use psychology on people, I think you then have to do a PhD. Yeah. So there's an awful lot of investment in time and money. So you want to be able to walk into a well-paid job. But no,
absolutely.
So you do it for
I love how these kids are so ambitious now, though, do you? I love it. We weren't like that in the 80s.
No.
We just wanted to party.
So when you've gone to about 1 inch from the end, so you can see I've done about 1 inch from one end and about 1 inch from the other, and you've done that. It will take you a while. If you're getting bored, put it down, come back to it. Then you want to start shaping it around your cabochon that you've netted in. So if you can actually start by doing it with your thumb if you want, and just gently, because it's a heart shape, just make the first little movement like that with your thumb. I mean, I've hardly moved it at all. But then you're going to put the heart in, and you're going to keep manipulating it until it sits around. And what you want is, I'm going to pull this wire out of the way. What you want is for one side to go slightly underneath the other. So you're going to keep pushing it. You want both sides to be equal. And it's only slightly underneath because it will begin to turn like that. And that's what gives the whole effect. And when you've got it to where you want it, that's when you start pulling it all together.
Oh, look at that.
I know. It just, I mean, you think it looks like it's a quite complex piece, but actually it isn't too bad at all. So what you're going to do is these bits will, like, there we go. I'm going to hold it like that. And these bits I'm going to poke right up, because these are going to become the bail. So I'm going to find the top 2 of those, and the rest of it that isn't the bail. So you make sure that the bail, when you've shaped it, is obviously right above the middle bit. So that bit's going to become the bail. So get it to where you need to be. You take your heart out again and just finish manipulating it by hand. And then you've got your bail bit sticking up. We're going to take the heart back where you finished off with your weave from underneath. That is going to come between 2 of these, 2 of your weaves. So that's where, if you're struggling to get your wire through the through the hole, you can still use your pin. So you just suspend the heart within all of this wire work by poking it through a little bit of the cage you've made, and pull that through there like that. And then, because I'm quite finicky, I usually try and pretend.
You're quite what?
Finicky.
I thought you said stinky.
Stinky.
You are not stinky. What are you on about?
Well, it's very hot. So
You're not stinky, you smell nice.
Stinky. Well, but could be quite stinky, couldn't I? You never know with it when you're all sweaty.
It's hot in here.
So yeah, you will just push it back. Once you've got it through one, you're gonna push it back up through, and then up underneath the frame where you've made for the netting, and it is quite hard to do it, so you can pick it up on camera. If you're struggling to pick it up with your hands, then get your chain nose pliers in there and give it a good pull as well. And then you just anchor that off. To make the bail, you are just going to attach. I've actually attached the heart in several points around the frame. What I will do is I put the wire in under here, push it through part of the frame going around, pull it back through and tie it off. I put it in several places just to add a little bit more stability. And then you're just going to weave the bail, and then all of the bits that come around just they help to anchor it, because some of them come forward and there's a couple that go behind, and they help anchor the stone. You can have as many coming
on the
forward.
reverse. You're so neat. Even look at that. Even on the reverse. You're always like that, aren't you?
I do like that though, because when people come or when you give them a gift, and they always like to turn it over, so it's really nice if they can see that the back is just as neat as the front, because it shows how much effort you put into something and how much love. And I think when you really love doing something, it shows in your work.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
And if you really, there's nothing better than giving someone a gift like that, is there? Because it said, if you've made that yourself and you're saying, this is how much I value you. And it's all
perfect.
Yeah, this is how much I value you. I made this just for you.
Aww.
It's such a nice thing to do. Well, any handcrafted piece is nice for that reason.
Yeah, actually, you're right. You are very, very, very right. And apparently there's a dream catcher upstairs for me, and I can't wait. With a peacock feather on it, apparently.
Do you know, I put, Darren, if you're watching, I put your bracelet on the top to put it on this morning to wear, because he sent me a bracelet and I love it very much. And then I had my porridge.
Who was it who sent me a bracelet?
Darren Maloney. He sent me a gorgeous. Do you remember last time?
Yeah, I remember. Rumours about you and Darren.
So he sent me the most beautiful bracelet. So for the bail, I'll cut those two to about an inch, and I'll make sure that they are, there we go, the same length. And I'm probably going to ping it everywhere when I do that. And you're just wrapping round and round and round. You could do any weave you liked on the bail, but you don't really need to make anything like massively difficult. I know I'm one for making my life difficult, and I will do lots of intricate weaving and stuff.
But the result is worth it, isn't it?
But sometimes you can just do a little quick weave like that. I guess you could do it on the gizmo and slide it on if you really wanted to. And then we're going to stop about, you see how quick I am? That's just practice. And we'll just stop just under 1 centimetre from the top.
Okay.
Grab your round nose pliers. Stick your thumbnail in slightly.
Oh, careful!
Oh! Do you know all the time? All the time I'm doing that. I'm getting a bit of wire and getting it up my nail, and
Oh, stop, don't talk about it. It makes me go,
it hurts.
It's like the chalkboard cat thing.
Wait, who was it the other day with the saw? Debbie Roach.
Oh, don't.
It was like watching an episode of Casualty. You know,
good.
when you're expecting that accident to happen. You're like,
I've got a question for you actually, which I meant to ask you
Okay.
earlier. It's completely not related to anything.
okay.
My cat's got a lump on her spine by her tail. Is that
Ooh.
not, I need to take her to the vet, obviously.
I would take it to the vet, but it's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm worried about it.
But take it to the vet. Anything you're not quite sure about, just take them to the
And
vet.
I looked, and it's not like a bite or anything.
Because sometimes my cat.
Because it's not got an area of, like that little area they have, don't they?
Yeah.
A break. Hasn't got one of them.
My cat managed to have lumps all over her face and under her jaw.
Do you think she got stung?
She was, in fact, eating wasps.
Eating wasps?
We saw her
Yeah.
eat wasps in the garden, and I was like, okay.
that's
but we
why.
had taken her to the vets before we found that out.
Can you get antihistamines for kittens, do you think? I don't know.
Possibly, but I don't know if she's been stung or whether or not, so I'd take her. But yeah, my cat had indeed.
Text us in if you're a vet.
If you're a vet and you need to know.
Mia
So all
wants
I've
to be a
done-
vet, so she went through a million different diagnoses with her. Let's have a look at
So,
what Sam is
I was going
doing.
to say, all I've done is I have wrapped that and then bent it over, and you have this little bail there, and then you'll just wire it shut. You can have it hide it completely behind the whole thing if you want to.
No, I like exactly what you've done with those Jaspers is perfect 'cause it's so neat.
Well,
You're
that's
so
it.
neat.
Neatness is just practice and taking the time. So what you're going to have now is something that looks like
Brilliant,
that.
look at that.
So what
brilliant.
you're going to do is these bits are just
Yeah,
you're
what
just
did
going
you do
to
with those bits?
those bits just came behind.
Oh, you've looked. I'll show you here on this. So actually, you've curled those even still. You're still thinking about design
Yeah.
at that point, aren't you? There, look. Can you see?
But yeah, because I'm like that. So what I will do is when I'm looking at the bits before I even start curling them behind, I will trim them in a graduated fashion, because if you trim them graduated before you even curl them, then they're going to curl graduated as well. So it's up to you. You can either trim them to all the same length, or you can trim them graduated, and then they'll turn out like waves, really. So yeah, just get a little loop, make a little loop on each one, curl it behind. So what looks like a massively complicated piece is actually just very, very labour intensive, but not too much of a difficult piece to do. You do anything with them if you really, really wanted, and I do this with some other pieces, is, if I put it like that, is you can actually bring some of the back ones back up over the top. And I have done that with a piece of turquoise that I had, and I called it Neptune. So you have waves crashing. You have waves crashing over the bottom. It's a big piece of genuine turquoise in sterling silver, and waves crashing over the top here. So that looks very nice when you do that. So yeah, and again with the front bit, if you're wanting to graduate them, separate all of your wires out first.
So that you can see, because otherwise they tend to.
Yeah, make sure
Cross
they're all
over.
nicely separated, and then cut them into your little graduated steps, and then just start making loops. It is up to you whether you decide you want to, I don't know, add stones to them afterwards like I did. You can leave them plain, they can look just as nice if you leave them plain.
Ooh.
I know I'm pinging it everywhere.
Watch your eyes, Ben.
Yeah,
Ryan's
watch
already
your eyes.
obliterated our ears.
Oh gosh, mind you, it was you I got in the eye last time, wasn't it?
No, I've only got one good one left. You've got
I
to be
know, and I was doing some twisting the wire together, and I got you in the eye. So
Yeah,
all
you
I'm
did.
do- the good
Only the
ones
skin,
was
not the
there.
actual
No,
ball,
I was
the
like, oh,
eyeball.
it's not what you want to do. So yeah, I'm just going to curl that around there, and finish off each of these pieces here. And to add the beads on, you'll just anchor a piece of your 0.4. The 0.4 goes through all of the beads, which is astounding considering the size
even
of
those
those.
little
Yep,
tunos there?
even those tiny 2 mil.
Can you imagine drill hole in those?
Oh,
What do you even hold on to
gosh.
them with when you're drilling?
I don't know. They
I
must
fear
have
for
a
their
special-
fingers. I
they
really do.
must have a special thing.
A rower.
Yeah. No, you
A
can use
rower upper.
They must have something.
Must
Like
row
a
'em
pearl vice. I know I've got a pearl vice for some things, but yeah, they must have. You can use chain nose pliers and try and use the same bit. I haven't, because I've not been paying attention. Or you can use the baling pliers if you were lucky enough to get hold of those. If you weren't, then you'll just have to wait till they come back in. But I strongly advise getting those. They are so useful. When they come back in stock, grab them. So yeah, here where I've graduated it, you'll see that when I finish up, it's just going to come in a big long line, because I've graduated it small at the top and longer at the bottom. I haven't been there. I'll neaten those up in a minute because I haven't neatened them.
Do you go around with the flush cutters to neaten them?
I don't. Well, I can with the flush cutters and with the chain nose pliers, just because some of them they're not sat straight. So I will make sure that each one is straight, each one is neat. Obviously here I've got some slightly bigger than the other because I wasn't paying much attention. And so I get really kind of funny about that. So what I'll do is I'll make sure they're all exactly right where I want them to, and then add any beads in that I want to the design. And with the bottom piece of that pendant, those are the really skinny earring.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the little skinny head pins.
Yeah, the skinny head pin things that you put through there. So I slid them through because you can wrap them.
To put the jaspers on?
Yes. So what I did, I put it through.
They're brilliant, those skinny head pins.
Because you can come back and you can, because they are so fine, those aren't the head pins are at the bottom.
Oh, at the bottom? What, here?
Yeah, because they are so fine, you can see that I've done like a little wrap loop and I've wrapped on top of the jasper down there.
What's that at the bottom? Is that
That's the end of the head pin, the ball of the head pin.
Oh, and then you've looped with that, right?
Yeah, looped it up through there. Because I loved, I can't tell you how much I love those head pins.
Me too. I loved them. The minute I saw them, I thought, oh, we didn't know we needed them.
No.
We needed them.
Well, that's another one of those things you don't know you need. So yeah, and that's all you need to do to create that. I'm finishing off the back because that's just the sort of person I am, even though it's just
She's a
demo.
perfectionist
I've got
in
to do
every
it.
way.
Yeah.
So curling the back with those. Do you know, I've just been handed while you're doing that.
Okay.
You know the deluxe gizmo we haven't had in stock for like ever?
When
did this relaunch? When did it get back in stock? We had it for 2 weeks, then no more. Now we've got it again. 2 weeks ago, sorry. Then no more, now we got it again. I've been waiting for this for ages. This is the deluxe gizmo with all the different rod sizes. 1.2, 1.6, 3.2, 4.2, 5.2. Have you got this?
No.
You need it. It's got all these, look at these gizmo coils. All of these, and you get the clamp with it. You get the clamp, you got all these different rods. So really skinny to the really thick. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, jewellery makers, I've got to get it out. If in doubt, get it out.
Do you know why?
Now.
Because I pull my wire too tight and I get it stuck on the gizmo.
You pulled your wire?
I pulled my wire too tight and I get it stuck on the gizmo.
You did?
I'm so much of a perfectionist that when I pull, I always make sure I'm pulling everything up really tight, pushing everything up really close. So when I do the gizmo, I'm like holding on to it like grim death. Then I couldn't get the wire off. 0.4. Yeah, I know it's a common mistake. So
I can't believe you haven't got this one. Have you got another big one like this though?
No, I haven't. I've got the thin one. I don't have the big one. So
I can't believe you haven't got this.
No,
look.
I know, that's amazing.
And
That's
it's got
amazing.
the clamp. Look at that, it clamps the table.
I saw Karen Crawford was talking about this one, and she said that I had to get it when it came back in. And
So is it? Look at the price of it.
What?
$7.95.
No. Is he just price matched that vice, hasn't he?
Yeah. I get it with the vice, $7.95 for the deluxe gizmo. I haven't seen this in ages. I can't even believe, Sammi, look how skinny this one is.
That's amazing. And I love this.
You want the thick one, don't you?
Yeah,
I knew you wanted that. You eyed that up, I saw you.
Well, the thing is, I've got knitting needles that I use and stuff.
Oh, these are better than knitting needles.
But then I can never remember which size knitting needle I've used because my memory's rubbish. But this is perfect.
Now, Christine from Essex is saying, brilliant, I already had the smaller gizmo, but it is great having the larger mandrel. And you've got the skinny, look how skinny that is. 1.2 millimetres, 1.6 millimetres, 3.2 millimetres, 4.2 millimetres and 5.2 millimetres. And you've got the clamp, it will clamp down to your desk as well. It's a brilliant tool, says Lynn. We've had Christine's already. Will you concentrate now? Will you? Look at what you're doing. Susan says, already have the normal gizmo, but for the money, it is superb. Every wire worker beads
Yeah,
one.
I need that one.
I can't believe Sammi
I've got the little one, I don't
Wirebend-
have the big
you
one.
call yourself the wire bender and you don't have this.
I didn't say I call myself the wire coiler.
The wire coiler.
The wire bender.
The coiler, the wire bender,
It
not
was
the
my
coiler.
it was my husband that did that. He's responsible for my Facebook.
Sam is a bender, not a coiler. But now she's a coiler. You've got to be a coiler. You've got to get
I
this,
have to
Sammi.
get it. No, I really do want that one.
QGZX79. So you've got the gizmo, the deluxe gizmo. How many of these have gone, Scotty McBotty? Scotty, call me Big Botty. Yeah, yes, we're rhyming about you now. Yes, 110 of these have just been bought. Don't forget, you need the sticky mat today, and you need the vice, the brand new vice. How many vices have we got left? Can you advise me on that?
Oh.
How many? About 100 left. Hurry up, get the vice. Can I have a look at that vice for anyone who didn't see it?
can.
It's got the 360 turny-whirny.
It's amazing. That vice is amazing.
And look, you can actually do that. That's why...
And then you can anchor it so it doesn't do that all the time.
Oh yeah,
Which
you
would be
can
quite
stop it doing that,
stressful.
but you can make it move, then that anchors it, and you can turn it. Instead of having to keep taking things out of the
Yeah.
vice,
Yeah.
you just turn it. $7.95. We have got loads of you buying threes of this. Well, I just said three out loud because I saw someone put three in their basket.
I can't blame them at all because that's an amazing price for that.
But a brilliant tool at $7.95.
Exactly.
The details are at the bottom of your screen. BRGX25. If you want the coiling gizmo, it's at the side of your screen. QGZX79. Both $7.95, and you need both of them. I can't believe you haven't got
I
this.
haven't got that one, no.
Can't believe it.
I've got the smaller one, but I haven't got that one. I really want that one.
You need it.
I do need
You
it.
need
I desperately need it.
You can take that today, and I'll order you one of these. There you go. You do need it. You have to have it.
Actually, urgently.
You gotta have
that
it.
one. Ooh.
And I love that it
throw
clamps
it, is
down.
what I
Don't
need
forget
to
it's
do.
got the. Don't throw it at you. douche.
No, I threw it over there. I was
That's
gonna
a
make
window
hell of a
breaker,
noise.
that. So you've
Yeah.
got the clamp with it. Have another look at the clamp. The gizmo comes with the clamp. And that your other gizmo does not have that, so it'll clamp straight onto the table. And you've got, have a look here, you've got all the different hole sizes up here as well. So you get that width, okay? £7.95. QGZX79. Loads of you, this is back in stock. We had it 2 weeks ago, then we were waiting for the other part of the shipment. It's just come in. 2 weeks ago, it sold out, just come back in. We've been waiting months and months and months and months for this. I am so glad we got it in today's show. It comes with full instructions as well. And it's just blinking wonderful. Sorry, that's me putting it all back in the box. Flush cutters, right, Sammi, we've got 5 minutes left.
Well, oh,
you finished?
I'm pretty much done. I've just finished anchoring it, but I wanted to show you how the wave effect you can get with the wire at the back there. I know
So
it's at the
neat.
back because it doesn't. You don't really need it at the back, but you can do that at the front but just by graduating it, and it does look like waves
amazing.
crashing.
Amazing. I
And
wish
all
it wasn't
is
at the back.
end. I know,
I
but
always
then
want to
people
turn
like
it
that.
round. You could
But
turn
the
it
thing
round.
is, you could turn it round, and that's the other thing I like because pendants often, when you wear them, they will
Go
turn
the wrong way around, yeah. When
So-
you like bend like that and
And that's the beauty of doing it with a torque. So I thought if I just put it on the 1.25, which I hammered, I've got my hammer and my rubber block.
got your anvil.
And I just cut a great big long piece of it, measured it around the neck, made a little hook at the end of it, and then hammered the torque. So you have that lovely like.
Let's have a look at that. So this is what
so you
someone's
can
talking about,
see-
the
yeah.
torque. And I'll show you the back of it as well. So you've hammered the 1.25. That's why 1.25 is ace though,
It's
isn't
amazing,
it?
isn't
I'm
it?
going to turn it round so you can have a look at the bail that Sam has made. There we are. Have a look at that. What? I love it. I love it.
And but that's the lovely thing about the 1.25. It's manipulative enough that you can make that. I used the loop on the end of my anvil, made the loop for the bail. Thank you. It
The bail,
finally turned
bail.
out in my head. Just simple wrap loop, and then for the other side, let me get a piece of wire and I'll show you because it is just so lovely and soft. To make the hook, we'll just bend it in the middle like that and get you can squish it with chain nose pliers, or you can use
Oh, your good old nylon coatings.
nylon
They're on the web
pliers.
at the
I chew
moment if
them
you
up.
want them.
I chew these up like there's nobody's business.
How much are they on the web, those nylon coated?
I really
£4.95.
I know, they're insane price.
Bananas.
It's a good job though, really, because the rate I get through them. So you just squish that together really, really, really tight. You could do that in your vice actually, couldn't you?
Oh yes, you could.
And then that would save me messing about. I can't get a grip. There we go. I can never get a grip. That's my main problem.
Get a grip, woman.
Get a grip.
Get a grip.
So I'm going to put the end up just a little tiny bit
Get a grip.
So we're going
I
to do
love
a tiny. I can't get a grip. So you have like a tiny little loop, and then we're going to go back this way, like that, and you've got a little hook.
Perfect.
And it's so manipulative. And then
She's a good one, isn't she?
What you
Like a
would
little
do.
kunai hook.
Yeah. Just cut the ends off and put a little.
Woo!
I know it pings over at my house. My husband's forever walking around.
I bet he's going, for God's sake, I've stepped on a bit of wire
I
again.
stabbed my foot again. Yeah. So you can just do two little things like that, and oh, that was a really big one. Yeah, two little tiny loops, and you can attach it to anything then, can't you?
Love it.
So it doesn't
She's
take
a
long.
wonder.
Make your own little loops, and it doesn't take you any time at all.
She's a Wonder Woman. Do you want to do this now, or are we going for a break first? We'll do it after break.
Pretty
Sammi and I are going to have a little break now, and then we'll be back with more designer inspiration, the second part of the project. What did you just say? Guess what's just arrived? You're not going to believe it.
What?
Am I allowed to say? We've only got two.
What?
Diamonds.
That's one for you and one for me, isn't it?
They're coming up after this. Quick, go and get your husband's credit card.
Diamonds. Oh my
Not really, I
gosh.
didn't say that.
Yes.
Jewellery makers, if you're a Freeview viewer, you can now continue to watch the show live by switching over to channel 64. Our brand new 24-hour channel is available to the majority of homes in the UK, so grab your remote now to make sure you don't miss a thing.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back. You're watching Designer Inspiration here today at Jewellery Maker, and I have got for you, only two people can have this, which is crazy, I know, and I'm sorry. We've got the black diamonds. Only 2 strands. They're unchecked basket strands. Have a look at this. But they're not unchecked baskets, they're where a card hasn't gone through properly. So luckily for you, black diamonds, 5 carats of black diamonds. They are incredible. Between 4x3 and 5x5. I've got a couple of black and white diamond rings and I love them. They're beautiful, aren't they? £169 and 95 pence is all you're paying now. This is April's birth gemstone. It's my birth gemstone. You have got £5 on the strand. You could make a diamond ring out of it, couldn't you? Oh, get it valued. Get this strand valued. You will get a certificate of authenticity. How many are in baskets? They've gone, they've gone. So Kay and Diane, it looks like you got those. We had a couple of unchecked baskets there. They've gone, sorry. Now, oh. Oh, hair comb Alula. How many of these have we got? How many? 25 hair combs. So if you're doing a big wedding or something like that. Gemma Crow said for 3 she pays £8.95 in Gloucester, in a shop in Gloucester. These are all hair combs. They're the gold colour and they are such great quality, really good quality. Now I want you to think about how much you expect to pay in a craft shop for these. Indeed, if you just went into a high street store to buy a hair comb to put your hair up with, how much would you pay for one? Probably about £3 or £4, wouldn't you, for one? Probably about £2.95 to £3.95, I reckon. Now, for one, I reckon, in one of those sort of cheaper stores. Now, these are really great quality, really great quality. They are wonderful if you're doing fascinators, tiaras. Did you get our feathers? Did you? Oh, I love them. If you got our feathers and you want to do big fascinators, you can do that with these. Have a look. Maybe you've got our pearls. Now you're getting 25 of these in total. They all come individually packaged like this. I've just taken a couple out for you. So you have got 25 in total. We're going to give you a great price tag for these. Bollywood Hair Co Mega Bundle for £14.95. You get 25 of these, but we're going down. That's what you would be paying if you put all of ours in a basket. So you're still getting great value at that price tag. Brilliant value for 25 hair combs. What's that each then? £9.95. Is that like 25p each or something? How much? 39p each. £9.95 for 25. Unbelievable. GJG C92. Loads of you on the phone lines. Have you got your sticky mat? Have you got your deluxe gizmo today? Have you got your wonderful, forgotten, anvil, that's the name for it. I was going to call it an Orville and I thought that's not right. An Orville. Have you got your anvil? If you've got your anvil and all of that, you're not going to pay any more towards your P&P. Just one P&P all day long. That anvil's heavy, by the way. £9.95. Where else is it possible to do that? 0800 644 655. Do I what when I say anvil? I need a vice. Do I mean the vice? I meant the vice, not the anvil. Vice. Elaine, Anne, Rita, Sandra, Lorna, you've got yours. Lou in Wiltshire, you've got yours. Check out your baskets. £9.95 for 25 hair combs. A brilliant price tag. Barbara's in from Lancashire. Elaine's in Beds. GJG C92. Sarah in Powers. Hello to you, my lovely. You can use your credit card or your debit card if you're shopping with us here today at Jewellery Maker. This is a mega deal. Sammi, hair combs, do you use them?
Yeah, I do. I use them a lot in bridal.
A lot in bridal?
Yeah, yeah.
And what else? You do fascinators actually, don't you, as well?
Yeah, I do. I do fascinators for ballerinas and things like that. They're perfect for that. Well, people like when they've passed their exam or whatever, they're having their exam, they like to dress up so they can have their photo at the end of it.
Oh,
so
cute.
It's nice.
£9.95. Do yours go to ballet?
No.
No, I was going to say Prestbury St Mary's Hall I used to go to near where you live.
No.
For my ballet. Didn't last long though. Didn't last long. £9.95. GJGC92. Judith, you've got yours. Lorna, you've got yours. Lou, check out your basket, my love. You couldn't miss out on this. Lynn's joined us from Cardiff. Hello to you, Sardia. In Middlesex, Pamela, you've got yours. Catherine, in Lancashire, you've got yours. Now, our text message question of the day. Have you ever bumped into anybody famous? Let's get back to that. We've got some good ones, didn't we, before the Dewsbury, what was it called again? Vice? The Vice? The Rachel Vice, that's how I remind myself of it.
I didn't meet him, but I saw Jasper Carrot in my local pub.
You saw Jasper Carrot? Why didn't you go over?
Because I was like, starstruck.
I loved him. I love him. And did you? His daughter's the one in in The Office?
Yeah, The Office.
Who did you see, Ben? Yeah, yeah. In what? And Royal Family?
Yeah, so is it?
Is she? Was she Royal Family? No, The Office. You're mixing her up. You're mixing her up. You saw who? Steve Bruce. Who's he? Oh, a football person. I've met, yeah, Max makes me meet football people. I ain't got a clue who they are then. Apart from the day he went off with Lee. No, I always say Lee Sharp. It's not Lee Sharp. Louise Redknapp's husband, Jamie Redknapp. He went off with him for the day. Lee knows him. I didn't just let my son went off with him for the day. And Dwight York. Wasn't too happy about the Dwight York part, but apparently he was absolutely lovely, and my son loved him. There you go. He went off with him. Yeah, he spent the day with them. They got him cake. They bought him lunch and all that lot. Yeah, not beer. No, not beer. He wouldn't have liked it. He only liked shandy. £9.95. Or he sings. He just likes cider. Not really. Not really. He's 9. Of course he doesn't. Now, 9-year-old likes cider. What are you getting out there? Your bag?
Yeah, my bag.
Funny you should get that bag out. Funny you should do that. At the same time that I'm going to get mine out.
Oh, I love my bag.
Right, now you do use this bag.
Yep.
Go on then, tell me for why and for where and for who.
Well, I use it every single DI. I use it all the time.
What's it good for though? Why would you? Why this one and not the pickup bag?
I've got the pickup bag as well.
Oh, okay, good.
But that I have all my tools and my kits and stuff in. This, because I have to have so many stages prepped. I have different stages in each little case. Different pieces. If I've made a lot of pieces, I'll have different pieces zipped up in each pocket. It's nice to have them. You can just open it and display them as well, so I know exactly where I've put stuff and everything like that. Really love it.
I've just realised why I need one of these. Max's loom bands instead of that great big box.
Do you know, that'd be a really good idea.
With all the different pockets. This is a perfect loom bag. And you know what? Can I say the rumour, Scott, or not? I'm going to be on holiday, which I'm really annoyed about because it is my baby. Loom bands could be happening here at Jewellery Maker very, very soon. You want to take credit for it? Why? I had the tantrum over it, not you. You had a tantrum about it too, Ben. Oh, he did. Okay. Well, then me and you together launching the loom band craze. So, have a look. You could keep all your different coloured loomy bandies. You could keep loads of different stuff. Let me show you, because this is also great for the kids at school, actually, for their art projects. If they have to show their workings in stages. Look, I would like an outfit that does that. You know, like magician's trousers.
That could be embarrassing. There's so much could go wrong with that.
I love it. And you get all this space, and it would be great even if you're going away. It's all waterproof inside. You could put your tablets in here, couldn't you? Yeah, it could go in there. You've got a mini one, like the one that my daughter left in the garden. So to teach her a lesson, I hid it. Forgot that I hid it. We'd been looking for it for 3 weeks, and last night I found it in the hiding place because I was also looking for our sat nav, and I went, oh yeah, I forgot I hid it. That happened to us yesterday, and Mia was like, I've been looking for that. I've torn the house apart. Another celebrity spotting. Dawny says, Debbie Kershaw at a local bead fair. I got a bit giddy and I said, wow, coolest celebrity. Did you give her a big kiss? She's lush. Love her. We were discussing her. Carol's got a girl crush on Debbie Kershaw. Have you got a man crushes on her? Everybody, you fancy Debbie Kershaw? Scott fancies you, Debbie Kershaw. Not just me, he said. Oh, it's like poor Danny. I can say this because he's abroad. He was about to ask Gemma Crow on a date, and she came and said, oh, I got a new man. And he recoiled. I promise you. He's my producer, I promise you. He was about to ask her. Now, he has got a girl with in every postcode. Apart from GL, that's why he wanted. He was like, I've got a GL. I'm going to go out with Gemma Crow. She's a GL50 to her. Have a look at all of this, and you've got the Jewellery Maker bag as well. Scott, can I have this one as well? He said no. Oh. £14.95 for this bag, and it's got all these different pockets as well. Oh, because this would be great on our journey as well. What if I was to take pictures of us on our journey with the jewellery maker bits and pieces? You're a fan of that? Brilliant. Like when we went to Wales and everybody in Team GB, Leanne Brown's Team GB, had jewellery maker bags. Marilyn, you've got yours. Irene, you've got yours. Mary, you've got yours. Anne, Sheila, Lou, Elaine, Paula. Do you know what? This is such a wonderful bit of kit, and it's got the handle here if you're more of a briefcase carrier, or you've got that larger handle there. I have got a larger candle. Now, Laura Binding, I'm pointing like, you know her, she's got one. Laura Binding's got about 20 of these. And of course, as you know, Sammy's got hers on her now. Can we have a look what's inside yours, Sammi? Or is that invading your privacy?
Take everything out of it.
Oh, Sammi! Sammi!
But it's good for, like, if you wanted to take your jewellery into work, for instance, if you work and when it takes a few pieces into a sale or get some commission, just have them all zipped up in there. And
it keeps them all together, doesn't it? You can put your little silver saver paper in there as well, so it doesn't tarnish, can't you, with it?
You could do, yeah. Really
I'm just going to accidentally put that right next to my sticky mat, all right?
Okay.
Now, 1,000 eyes. 1,000 eye pins. That's another song for you, Ben, 1,000 eye pins. Look at this, we're packaging these differently, Sammi. Do your eye pins, when you get them in the, do they come like that? But we're packaging these differently, which I like because it's so much neater. Look at that. So your eye pins will come packaged like this, and you'll get 10 packs of 100, is it? 10 packs of 100 you're going to get, so you get 1,000 in total. Have a look. Do we want to see what 1,000 looks like? Oh, 100 looks like that. So this times 10 is what you're getting. Wah! Can you times that by 10 with a special button? Or not? You can't. Oh, yes, you can. I can't really see that. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Blurred lines. So you've got 1,000 eye pins, not 1,000 island dressing, 1,000 eye pins. NRG C08 is your item code. They have a 3mm eye. How long are these little babies? And they're 39mm long. Eye pins are brilliant for stacking gemstones on and then looping the other end, putting it all together to make a piece. A stasher deal, these are findings that are going to, you know what, if you've just started jewellery making at £29.50, that is brilliant. It's where it should be, a brilliant, brilliant value. Now you can make chain out of them, you can link them together, you can cut them, you place your gemstones onto your eye pins. These are essential findings for jewellery making. Now you can do stretches and things without them, but you can't do more advanced pieces really without an eye pin. They are essential, and your free tutorial DVD will tell you exactly how to use them. £12.95 for 1,000 eye pins. This is as crazy as 1,000 ravens with 1,000 eyes. NRG C08 is your item code, £12.95.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's immensely, that's a nuts price, that is.
It is a nuts, it's as nuts as an acorn, isn't it?
Do such a quick, like, rosary chain with those, can't you?
Yeah, just link them together, do a rosary chain. These are essentials. For anyone who's a brand new jewellery maker, Sammi, why would I need these? Because we already know at home, if we see the price, great price, and I know I need them. But what if I'm new? What if I don't know what they do?
Well, like I just said, rosary chains. Put a bead on, make a loop the other side, and then put the loop from the next eye pin through the loop you've just made, another bead on, make a loop. You already got a chain of 2, and you can keep going. You can put whatever beads you like on there, so you can have absolutely glorious pieces you've made with all these different beads. And with them being 39mm, you've got a scope for having some quite large beads on there, so you can do some lovely chunky pieces as well as some fine pieces with lots of seedy beads and things like that. Really love them. They're great for making little charms as well. Hanging off, you can put the loop through a bit of chain, slide a bead on and make a little twizzle at the end, you know, just a little spiral at the end, and you've made a little charm just hanging off a bit of chain.
Perfect for charms. If you're doing charm bracelets, bubble
Yeah,
bracelets, you can
charm
cut these in
bracelets.
half and it will make 2 eye pins.
Yeah.
Like when you chop a worm in half.
Yeah.
It still works. 108, £12.90. Don't chop worms in half. But they do still live, don't they?
They
Both
do.
sides. Weird, weird. Why does that happen? Not only for a couple of hours, is it? No, because they've got like 1 million hearts. Worms have more than one heart, you see. This is true. Because Mia tried to explain it to me. Yeah, do a little. What if you stamp on something? You'll always die, silly. You don't stamp on things. You were young and foolish. What is it? Somebody text in. How many hearts has a worm got? Joanne in Yorkshire, you've got to. I'm seeing loads of multi-buys. We had. How many of these did we have? 137. We got 96 and going down left. £12.95. Don't forget your vice. We've got the vice today for the first time for £7.95. Don't forget your sticky mat. There are loads of these left, as you can see. Keep coming in for them. You get 1,000 eye pins. They are silver on copper. They are e-coated. And they're only £12.95 is what they are. Oh, look, I've got assistance from both sides. I feel like a Roman goddess. Now, there's still some of those available. Are you still going to do the pink wire, please? Yes, my darling angel, we are. 0.25 and 0.4. Have you seen The Booty by Alison Tarry? The Booty. Have a little look at it. Get it up, will you, Ben? Get it up. Let's have a look. I'm just seeing if I've got any more pink wire pieces. Well, pink wire is great for adding splashes of femininity, isn't it? But it also looks great with your antique bronze if you want to calm it down a little bit. It's great with the copper as well, look. It's a lovely combination together. If you've got the wire twister tool, then twist them together. So Alison Tarry's rattle, you might have to look under the rattle, and the booty she did in this pink. RTG C34, we're going to give you 100 of each. 100 meters of each of the pink wire. Should be £24.90, which is brilliant. You've got to, do I get both, do I? 200. Oh, thank you. You haven't got the picture of it. You lot are crazy on this side. It's because there's loads of boys here. The booty. I love. You've never seen that? Don't put an actual baby's foot in it, but it's like a christening piece. Isn't it wonderful? And the rattle she did. Look how intricate that is. It's amazing, isn't it? And that's done with this colour pink wire. So you've got 0.4 and 0.25, which is the wrapping wire. You'll obviously need a thicker gauge if you're doing the if you're doing anything with a back. £14.95 for both. 200 meters. Look at what Alison Tarry did with her pink wire. Again, there we go. Same pink. £14.95. Kerry made her hairstyle out of this wire today. Let's have a look at that. If you'd like to make Kerry's hairstyle, come past me. She made it out of this pink wire today. I love that girl. There we go. £14.95. That's not good enough, says Scott. Down I go. Okay. £9.95. Oh, you are a manager. Let me see everyone's name. I did grunt like a big. Well, do you know my little baby nephew now cries like this? And I love it. £9.95. Let me see your names, Scott. I can't see anyone's names. I can't swim through the names. Mary, Sarah, Danielle, Jessica. Hello, Danielle, Jessica. Emma, Cherry, Tracy. Hello, Cherry. Cherry's got hers. Stephanie in Texas. Let's go and visit Stephanie in Texas. Danielle, oh, that's the same Danielle. Irene, you've got yours. Emma, you've got yours. Laurie in Cambridgeshire, you've got yours. Leslie in Yorkshire, you've got yours. £9.95 is your price tag. RTG C34. Wendy in Cambridgeshire. It's a lovely part of the world, is Cambridge, isn't it? Abigail in Greater Manchester, you've got yours. Well done to you. Everybody's got a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything you buy from us here at Jewellery Makers. It's the first time you're shopping. It's not just that you're going to get. You're going to get a free tutorial DVD, step-by-step book, and a JM Hub magazine. £9.95 for 200 metres of wire. Sammi Wire Bender Fletcher.
That's insane. That's really
Brilliant,
insane.
isn't it?
It's beautiful. Like you said with the bronze wire, you're just using it
Yeah,
to
it's
make
less
little
with bronze.
accents. Beautiful.
Look quite nice with the turquoise wire that's in your kit as well. It's nice together, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And I think, don't be frightened of using coloured wax. A lot of people think, oh, but it's not the classic silver or gold. Oh, but you have so much fun with this. Look at that. I mean, if you're doing christening pieces, if you're doing things for a little girl, if you're doing tiaras and fascinators, if you've got pink gemstones and you want them to look like they're completely flawless and you put pink wire through it, works better, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, yes.
$9.95 and there's loads of you and you're getting 200 metres of wire. It's a cheeky deal because Scott, the manager, is actually producing today. Now, it's time for the second of the designer inspiration. Do you know what I think we need? A little, woohoo, it's the dinosaur. Yeah, like a little thing. Not Christmas music, no. Can't Ben just come in and go, designer inspiration, and we'll record it, and then when he's famous in a minute, we can sell the rights to it. Yeah? Can you do that, Ben? Oh, he's gone, has he? You his manager? No. Have a look at this. Look at that colour. I bet Sammi is well happy when she got that. Makes me want to dive into a tropical sea. Fantastic, that colour, isn't it?
Beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
And just, like, all the colours within the stones, they're just stunning.
And look at all the swirls and the stripes and the veins in each one. I think these are fabulous. Aren't they wonderful? And that's blue quartz, dyed blue quartz, and it's 20, I think it's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And then have a look at these teardrops. Look at those. And they've got an amazing depth to them, look. Look at that. And they are sort of drilled a bit in the middle, aren't they?
Some are further to the top and some are in the middle, so they sit beautifully on there.
I like to see that my demands for more seedy beads have not been met to tired ears. Look at these. Amethyst seedy beads as well. Not just that though, Sammi, is it? Because you're also getting an amethyst heart, a heart of tranquility, that is. And then there is the oval. And then you're going to get the turquoise wire. Turquoise wire, that's 0.8. You're going to get your 0.6 copper, your 0.4 copper, and you're going to get your 1 mil copper. Amethyst heart, the heart of tranquility. The oval cabochon. Everything, all this wire, all these gemstones are only $35.55. Surely this is utter lunacy, but it's not even the extent of our lunacy because we're plummeting down into loony town. £17.95.
What?
Hang on, I thought you were going to, what happened to £21.95? I forgot that one. This is a treat, like a lollipop, but better. £17.95. Loads of you, loads of you. Look at that. Amazing. 94, now just 92, £17.95. KQG, C62, Helen, Elaine, Tracy, Melanie, Maureen, Emma, Letitia, Rachel, Anna Marie. There's loads of you on the phone lines. Without further ado, let's skip and dance all the way to Sammi's house. Let's knock on the door. Ready? I'm going to do that thing again. I didn't trip, it was done on purpose.
You'll have to model it, won't you?
Oh, if I must, Sammi, darling, if I must. Who's in my ear? Is it Oliver? Well, you sounded very young and upbeat.
You've got teeny wrists.
Yesterday's backhanded compliment. Sorry, Scott's been in my ear, it's rubbing off on me. Have a look. I couldn't work out whose voice it was. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? Look at the intricacy. I can hear you now. Look at that. It's beautiful, Sammi.
Thank you.
Isn't it good? I almost want henna on my arms.
Yeah.
I'd love that. Mia asked if she could have henna all over her hands and arms the other day. I think you look really pretty. She wanted it for holiday.
My daughter does henna.
Does she?
The 15-year-old. So she'll draw it out first on her hand in like pale pen, and then she puts it over where she's got a henna thing. And she puts
the
it over.
little tubes, and you squeeze them. They're great, aren't
and
they?
Then she leaves them out, and the twins get them, and then it's not very nice.
No, because then the twins
Then
are
it's a
green
mess.
for a long
and then
time.
Yes.
Anyway, that's not going to happen to
Then
you.
there's trouble.
Look at the drops. The whole thing is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? The whole thing is stunning. I love it. If you love it too, if you would like to introduce some of that Bollywood style to your collections, and it's so stylish, so beautiful. I would want a matching headpiece as well if I had this.
Yeah.
And if you're doing Eid pieces, if for September, isn't it, the next Eid? It's not too late for you to grab this and make a gorgeous Eid slave bracelet. It's perfect.
I mean, you could go on and the design for the bracelet you could use as a choker, or you could do something entirely different, because I've only used one of the caps, so you've got another one.
I'd continue this and put it on a headband.
Look at that
this
one
bit.
That came
amazing, that cabochon. So you've still got that large heart cap.
Yeah, but that one has such a chevron in it. It's just astounding.
Let's have a look. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous.
Isn't it? They're beautiful. The quality of these amethyst cabochons are just gorgeous.
They are fab, aren't they?
Yeah, and I love all the different colours you get in these. It was just, I wanted to pick one of the really pretty ones to go in the actual slave bit.
I love it. I just love it. I think it's beautiful. The colours are amazing. The wire colours work so well together. Did you pick them?
No, pick both kits. I mean, it's just amazing, isn't it?
Some people are frightened of mixing coloured wire with things like the copper wire. It works, and it's beautiful. And in fact, it works so well. Look at that. Without that turquoise in the middle, it wouldn't look so exotic, would it?
It's the turquoise that pulls the whole design together, and I think coloured wire works really well in this kind of situation where you've got a base colour, and then you've got the accent of the coloured wire in between, and then you haven't got it right against a stone, so then you've got it pulls the whole design through all the time, because you have the turquoise and then the copper and then the turquoise and then the copper and then the turquoise of the stones. So it just looks great.
And look, with the ring, I love the way they just weave into each other. A bit harmonious, aren't they?
Yeah, that's adjustable ring and an adjustable cuff, so you could make that for anybody.
All you do is just give it a squeeze.
Yeah.
So where do I start my little love cake?
We're gonna start with the cuffy bit, and we're going to start with, I've forgotten it, this is my memory, it's terrible. So I shall again measure how long I cut them.
If I ever get the tape measure out at home,
yeah,
I then go mad tape measuring everything, like my toes and stuff. I'm like, Mia, tape measure my toes. We had to do it the other day, we had to measure Mia's head. I'm like, measure my toes, see how long my toes are, let's see who's got the longest toes. Do you do that?
No. No, I think that's just you. Is
it?
Yeah.
Like I said to Mia, your ears are definitely longer than mine. Let's tape measure those. So we did. Mine were longer than hers. Her head's bigger than mine. Like we just went mad. Everything was. We tape measured the cat.
I might have to when I get home.
Yeah, everything should be tape measured.
I'll
tape
get
measure
everybody lined
everything.
up. There are 6 children, so there are 8 of us.
Yeah,
to
go on
compare
then.
things.
Do it.
Yeah, okay.
And then you'll know whether you're, because if you look at someone's toe, I was looking at Mia's toes thinking, she's got really long toes, my daughter. So I had a measure of mine just to make sure that mine weren't as long as hers. And they weren't. So it was all right.
So you were right.
Yeah,
yes.
I was like, phew, my toes are as long as yours.
Piano playing toes. That's what my mum used to say about fingers. Piano players'
She could
fingers.
climb a tree with them feet. She could. They're like that long. Old Frodo. Right, let's carry on. I'm talking about my own daughter, so it's okay, but if anyone else says it, you have one of them. Right, not really, that was a hypothetical one of them. Anyway, let's go, because otherwise I'm going to get myself into trouble with this darn mouth.
Yes, we're going to start with just over 25 centimetre lengths. You've got a length of the 1 mil copper 0.8 turquoise and the 0.6 turquoise. And we're going to start by anchoring your 0.4 around 3 times. And then we're going to add the 0.6 in on one side. I'm going to wrap that twice. And then, just like that. And then we're going to go 3 times around the middle again. And then we're going to add the top wire in. It's not too much of a difficult weave because I wanted to leave the colour of the turquoise open, so I didn't want to wrap all the way along it. So this weave allows you to do that. So it shows the colour of the wire but anchors it in nicely. So we're going to wrap around that one twice, and then for the rest of it, because that's just the beginning bit, every single time you do it from now on, it's going to be multiples of 6. So we're going to go 6 times around the middle, then twice around the bottom, like this. And just like I'm doing, push it
6
up
up top, 6 down the bottom.
Well, you're going to go 6 in the middle and then twice around the bottom. Should we go 6?
Oh, sorry, 6 around the middle, twice around the bottom on the one side, and then you flip it to the other side.
And then it's 6 and then twice around the bottom on the other side, so you stagger them.
And let's show you that actually.
So every time you do a weave, it's just another way.
And it's the same on the ring, and it's the same on here. So we've got 6 in the middle, 2, 6 in the middle, 2, 6 in the middle, 2. You get it now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to go around the bottom 2.
I could have gone on, you see.
You could have done. You could have gone for a while. That's what it's like when you're weaving.
6 in the middle, 2.
And then you lose
That would
count.
be my song. I like to make up songs to help me
then
remember.
You lose count, and then you're going 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't look right. What happens if you do 5?
Have I done 5? Oh, I'll have to go back.
Do you undo it all again?
I do.
Oh, Sammy, can't you just get away with it?
Sometimes it depends on the piece. If it's something like this, I won't, because it's very visible, because you're doing a mirror image for the top, so they have to be in the right place. In my point of view, I mean, you might not be so OCD about it, but I really, really am. But in a more organic piece, where I'm going in and out of the frame and everything like that, I will just go, okay, that's fine, nobody's really going to see that. But then I still have to put it in a drawer for 2 days, otherwise all I can see is where I've done 5 instead of 6.
Sammy.
I know, I'm terrible. Or I'll put an accent bead on it.
Yeah.
You go, look.
You can, you'll hide it with an
top of
accent bead.
I hide lots of things with accent beads. But when you've done, we've gone 2 along the bottom like that. The bottom wire, this wire is your 0.6. I'm now going to angle it up, because this is where you're going to have your, I'm trying to think of the word, bead. That's the one.
Don't ever forget that word. I thought I was going to say gemstone, and then I thought it can't be that, because you'd never forgotten that word.
No, it is. I forget all sorts of words.
Mine is always jump ring. Leaves me all the time.
Any word at all. It's
thingamajiggery.
Thingamajiggery. That's a good word.
Thingamajiggery.
So now that's where you're going to slide your first bead onto in a minute, because you can see I've made little kind of V shapes across with the wire. So now we're going to do another 6 and then wrap the turquoise wire together like this, and then we're going to not wrap this one, because we're leaving that one free in order to slide a bead on, if you see what I mean. So I have got many stages, so once I show you what I mean about this, we'll move on to the next stage. Okay. And then we're just going to wrap the top round twice, and then for the next twice you're not going to do 6 and wrap the bottom, because this is where we want the bead to be on. So you're going to do 12, then wrap the top one, then 12, wrap the top one.
So 12 this time?
Yeah, it's a multiple of 6. It's where you would be doing 6 and then wrapping the bottom, but you're not wrapping the bottom because you're leaving it free, because you're going to slide a bead on it.
Yeah.
So you just go for 12 instead of 6.
Right, okay, and then you put the bead on, right?
Then we'll slide the bead on. And I've done it here, so you're not just watching me endlessly do it. So the pattern stays the same across the top all the time, consistently. That's the most important thing. So we'll just slide a bead on. Now I've done that bit, make sure I'm sliding it on the right bit. The thing, that happens as well. You'll be like merrily sliding a bead on the wrong place.
Merrily?
Oh, I've put the bead on the wrong place. So you can see that along the top, apart from the first bit, which will be slightly smaller because you've done 3 and 3 in order just to anchor them together, this top wrapping is always consistently distanced apart because I've just done 12 instead of 6. Okay, and then you'll just take it around the bottom one as usual and carry on 6 and 6. Well, you won't actually. I'm telling a fib. You'll take it around the bottom one as usual to anchor that in place twice, and then you're going to leave the bottom free again in order to get the next bead on.
Aha!
And that's how I got those on there like that. And in doing this kind of weave makes doing a design like this an awful lot easier, because you don't lose track of where you are in terms of symmetry. When you're making the other side of a piece, when you've got to the middle, it is easy to just go back and count, oh, how many ones across the top before I ended the bead thing? You know, you can go back and check on it. So I love anything like that that makes it easy. So when you've got to the...
So it's not too difficult to retrace your steps?
No, it's not too difficult at all. So when you've got to the end of that one, you finish it like you would before. So basically I'm going to hold it like this and you're going to see. So always the same distance across the top, and then here you've just missed out going around twice and you've had the bead on, and then you just keep it in.
So you're continuing without going down on 2 on the bottom.
Okay, and then when you shut this corner bit, shut this one here, you're going to put your thumb in next to the weave and you're going to bend that at an angle, because that's the beginning of where you're going to put your cabochon in. So you've done your 6 in the middle and it should be coming up to the top now. You can always see where you are, you see, as well. And then you're just going to slide a jump ring on to here like this, and then hold it with your hand, which is going to be quite difficult to pick up. Yeah, and then you're just going to wrap that twice and then carry on again. So there is just a lot of repetition in wire work.
But that's and when you've got to the bit with the large cabochon, you're just literally mirroring what you did on the other side, so it's not too tricky.
It isn't too tricky, no. But I think a lot of people will look at a big wire work piece and go, I don't know where to start. How would I do that? And it does look very impressive, a lot of wire work, and very difficult. But actually it's the same series of techniques used in different ways and broken down, and you can even come up with your own weave. A weave is just a decorative way of anchoring 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wires together. That's all it is. So you don't need to be scared of it, and especially if you manage to get a really cheap wire deal, then you don't, you know, what's the worst that can happen? You're going to lose 10 pence worth of wire and a bit of your time. That's it. It's not, you know, it's really worth giving it a go, because the end result, when you do get the hang of it, is brilliant.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now the kit is approaching a sellout, actually. That's not indeed too accurate. We've got a couple of you multi-buying on this one, and I've got lots of unchecked baskets. At this point, Sammi, I've got some twisted wire. Now, could I use this turquoise twisted? It's 0.4, so together it's really a 0.8, I guess. It's got sometimes they come a bit skinnier, don't they?
I think the only reason they come a bit skinnier is because of the tension used when they're wrapping them.
Oh, I see.
When we're twisting them, not wrapping them, but you knew what I meant anyway.
So could I use this twisted wire where you've used the turquoise wire, do you think?
In the middle? I don't see why not, because that is just decorative coloured wire there. I don't see why you couldn't.
I think that looks very pretty.
It would sit very nicely in there. You could do it as well as. What I really like, especially using square wire, is to have square wires and then a twisted wire or a coloured wire in the middle, because it looks incredibly dramatic. But it works well with round wire and any other wire in between.
So I've
it's
got
It's a very quick way of adding beautiful drama to your design of you unpinned it. But yeah, it would look fabulous in there in place of that turquoise wire, wouldn't it? And it would give that faceted effect to it too, so it would be something else to glint on your wrist.
Yeah, because it's twisted, it gives you that metallic lustre. Then you've got the 0.4, so you get 10 metres in that, and then you've got the 0.4 turquoise wire as well. So essentially, really, this is 0.8. You're getting 100 metres of silver wire as well.
Wow.
And 100 metres of 0.25 silver wire. Oh, I like that. And we're giving you the mandrill.
The mandrill is
And
amazing.
this is the orange mandrill. So it can be used for rings, but also ovals, squares, triangles, things like that. £19.80.
Gosh. That's,
Brilliant price. We ain't staying there though.
He's going to do something ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
No! Did he press the wrong button? No! Oh my gosh, that can't be right.
It's not right. It's not right, but he's having to honour it anyway. You're such.
I'd be quick if I were you because that's a mistake. Oh, look at everybody coming in.
Goodness.
Oh my God, look at the line, the phone.
I don't know, even looking, because that's crazy.
Oh no.
He didn't mean to do that. He didn't mean to do that. He
Oh
was
my
going
gosh.
low. He was going low.
Yeah.
But he didn't mean to do that.
Oh my gosh, isn't that less than the price of one reel of wire?
It's because because Ben was tickling him. I'm not going to.
Ben?
I don't think we're.
So we're going to
Ben was
pass the
tickling-
blame now, are we, to
Stop
Ben?
frolicking with each other in there and get on with your work. $7.95. This will sell out.
gosh.
And we have to honour that price. He didn't mean to do that, but it's
Oh my gosh. You see, people are paying attention.
it's supposed to be $10.95, but which is still really low. I think
know.
it probably would have sold out at that. Tabitha, you've got yours. Iona, you've got yours. Zoe, Sarah, Catliana, Diane, make sure you're checking out baskets. I have got so many of you gorgeous people there. Sylvia, you've got yours. Lorraine, you've got yours. Mary, Gillian, Julie, Susan. You could tell everybody if they ask you. We could say it was an introduction to Jewellery Maker.
Pat's got 2 from Menorca. She just scrolled past.
Where's Pat been? I haven't seen her in 8. Oh, Pat. Pat, can you get those salted sunflower seeds I'm on about in their shell with salt on the top?
Really? Oh,
They're so lush.
I love
I've only
sunflower
seen them in
seeds.
Spain.
I love those.
James Studio, that's the most wonderful germ mistake ever. Thank you, Ben, for your tickling.
Yeah.
I think you should keep that. They do call you Mr. Tickle. Oh, that's making me go funny. You have got long dangly arms, it's true. They've gone, they've sold out. Ben, you little tickler.
Oh dear. Well, at least he's a manager. At least Scott's a manager, so.
Yes, the cameraman was tickling the manager. I don't want to go into that. You two are weird.
It's job satisfaction, I suppose.
You're weird. There's no point in doing this because it'll feel expensive now against that, when it's not.
That's a lovely colour though.
It is lovely. It's going to be more expensive than that because that was a mistake. So everyone will think it's too expensive when it's not.
Okay.
We'll do the
They're
cabbages
doing it
instead. Oh, you're doing it anyway. You're such a... Stop it. What's wrong with these lot today? They're all crazy today, aren't they? Have you noticed that?
No, I don't know.
They're pigs in
do
space
you know what?
today.
I think it's because that hurricane that's supposed to be coming in. I reckon that
I'm not
it's
going to drive
affected
in a
them.
hurricane. It's not going to be like
tomorrow.
Sharknado, is it?
No, it's supposed to be.
Sharknado is not scientifically impossible. Could happen. We could get in a tornado in the middle of the sea and loads of sharks could be eating us. They're not dead. Have you seen Sharknado? They're not dead. Sharks are strong. You can see it and then comment. You have not seen it 7 times. You haven't seen it once. Now, you are going to get antique bronze wire that is twisted together with the copper wire, which is just lush. And then you're going to get the magenta and the purple twisted together. Now, this one is 1 mil, so essentially 2 mil.
Yeah.
And this is 0.4 twisted together, so essentially 0.8. Then I'm going to give you 2 gemstone strands, purple dyed quartz and yellow quartz. Oh. I really like those together. They're a bit juicy, aren't they? Yeah. You know what they remind me of? Notting Hill Carnival. We both said it at the same time. They remind me of Notting Hill Carnival. Have you been to Notting Hill Carnival, Ben? You've been to Notting Hill, but not at carnival time. My dad lives in Notting Hill. Perhaps you went to his house for a cup of tea. You didn't? Okay. Now, you've got these 2 wonderful strands. They are very tutti-frutti. They're totally carnival, aren't they?
Yeah,
very London.
Gorgeous.
London tan. So you have got the twisted 10 metres in 0.4, so 0.8, and 2 mil. Should be £22.30. What you're going to... You get 2 gemstone strands. It's never going to go to $7.90, as you know. 14.95 for the two. That's still a great price. It's a great price. You
amazing.
get 2 strands, you get the 2 lots of wire at 14.95. We've only got 39 of these at the moment. OFG C72 is your item code. 0800 644 655, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Now, Sammi, we shall continue on with your wonderful demonstration.
Well, you carry, I was going to say need a bit of a close-up in a minute, but yeah, you carry on. When you've, we got to put in the first jump ring in, then you carry on weaving 6 across the bottom, put your next jump ring in, 6 across, you know, then next jump ring, next one around the bottom. 6.
So we need to just have a look at that, sorry, lads.
You do need to have a look.
We'll stop tickling each other.
If we could just
going to have a look at that.
That's okay.
Put your hands in your pockets, Ben, please.
So you can see that's where we got to with the jump ring. So just continued on. 6,
so instead of doing
and
a
then the
loop,
bottom one,
could I have
6.
done a loop instead with my wire? Or does it work
you
better
could
with
have
a
made a loop. I mean, this is just from a rose gold finding kit, so it works really well with the copper colour.
Yeah.
But you could make your own jump ring out of the 1 mil if you've got those flush
cutters. But what I mean is, when you go around, you couldn't have just looped your wire.
Not
it wouldn't
really.
Work that way,
no. I mean, you could. No, not really.
You can, but no, don't.
Yeah,
you don't want us to.
I don't want you to.
Okay, we won't.
I like the colour different.
Okay,
but
fine.
then what I've done is I've
no,
got
I don't want
you
to.
No, I don't. You can if you like, but don't.
If you must, but please don't.
And then when I got to the bottom, I have added another jump ring and turn around. So what you do every time, there's still 6 in between. So you're maintaining that space. So you've got one across the top of the free wire. So you essentially then have the 12 and then the next one. And then I've got to the bit. You bend it there at the bit right at the middle.
Yeah.
So you do your 2 at the top, do a couple of wraps, and then bend it.
I'm going to show you what Sam is actually achieving with this, in case you're thinking, what part of the... Because I think when you see what it is, you go, okay.
Putting it all together, yeah.
So here, you're a bit nautical, actually.
Where you're going to set, you could do very nautical. It's where you're going to set the cabochon. So I just wanted to say, because this one at the moment, the first one you put in is wobbly and quite free. And I'm going to show you that that will be anchored later, and the bottom one is anchored both sides by the wrapping. So you wrap, by wrapping it together, and it'll just hold it completely firmly in place. And it's very important that it is firmly in place, and you'll see when we come to adding the cabochon why that is necessary. And then when you have done that, you just follow the pattern. So I'm going to hold this up so you can see it now. Okay, so that is how it should look. So if you want to pause it and count however many things, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're Skype plussing it or whatever you're doing, then you can see just how many wraps I've done in between. For this size cabochon, you can adapt it to yours. You can use a different wrap, whatever you want to do. But for this size cabochon, that is exactly what I did. Then you just mirror it for the rest of that side. Okay, and then when you need to do a second half, this is the bottom half of your cuff. So you need to do a top half. So again, you would just do exactly what you've done here, but you don't have to do the shell things. So it makes it a lot quicker, because you're just going to be going 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2 all the way along.
Okay.
And then you're going to put them both together. And when you have finished, when you've done that, it's going to look like this. So there's the top bit without any of the shells.
Okay.
And all to anchor it together, you can see, if I hold it up, you can see that all I have done here, I've wrapped it 3 times around the middle, and then I have gone around the edge.
Okay,
just
perfect.
anchored it. That's all you do, anchoring it together like that. That's not moving it anywhere. And in the middle here, when you get it to the corner of the top bit where you're not, the bit where you're not adding the shell in, you just add the jump ring in there, and that holds that firmly in place. Now I then made a little diamond shape out of the 1 mil copper wire. And all I did was put a loop. I did this off the reel, so I just put a loop in the end of the reel, I had this down flat. I made a loop and then I bent it where I thought it was going to be like that, and then I bent it again here, and then I cut it with about a centimetre to spare at the end here, made another loop and then just got it to the right sort of size, and then just attached it at the 4 points to each jump ring.
Okay.
And that's your backing for your cabochon.
Oh right, that's the back bit. Let's have a look at that actually.
That's it. So if you turn, if you take it off,
I thought you were saying
over.
that was the front bit, because you have framed around the front bit as well.
Yeah.
Then I thought you crossed it
that's
over.
bracing. Yeah, that's bracing against the cabochon.
There you go. See how neat Sammi is all the way around.
The neatness is something that just is achievable just taking your time. That's all it is. And if you're getting bored, if it takes you ages, that's fine. It's take me absolutely ages. Put it down, go and do something else, come back to it later.
Yeah, don't have a tired mind with it. It's supposed to be fun, isn't it?
Although I don't know if anybody's like me, but I can't go to bed when I'm in the middle of doing something. I've got to finish it.
Yeah.
I have this idea and it must happen. So anyway, we have the cabochon backing all set, and this is the bit where you might be going, I've done all this work and now if I mess it up, that's going to be a bit of a pain. So what you're going to do is I've just taken about 30 centimetres of 0.6. It's way more than I need. Okay. But that's because I'm going to poke quite a long bit through there and I'm going to hold it.
What point was that you poked it through, sorry?
I poked it through the hole, but I think I'm going to go...
But you've changed your mind
I've changed my mind. I'm going to go... No, I might... I'm just... Yeah, I'll hold it not through the hole, but I finish up by going through the hole, so that's fine. Sometimes I need to remember. So I'm just holding it against the back, and I'm going to then... hold your cabin, and you've got to hold it really steady. Which is this is the most awkward bit of doing it when you're on camera, because what you're going to do, I'll then hold the weaving wire with my thumb, and you might be thinking, weaving with 0.6, but yes, it's possible. You can do this with 0.8.
You need to cradle it. It's to cradle the stone.
It's holding the stone in place, and I'm pulling it, and I'm using, if I can, that's the back, but you'll see, I'm coming around the back, not going through the loop. I'm coming in front of the weave like that, and then I'm going to push it up the other side through the hole. And it is a little bit awkward, and you'll drop the cab a few times while you're doing it, but we will get it. And you pull it up tight, and then you're just going to go around each one, holding it in place, going down the one side of the jump ring that you've woven in place, come and holding your cab firmly, and then coming up the other side. This is the bit that's a bit
fiddlicious.
Yes, but it does all anchor it in place. It's quite a simple way. If you don't like netting, as long as you've made 4 points.
I don't think you need to net it because it's so intricate anyway. I don't think I want to.
If you don't like netting,
I like it, but not for this design.
Yeah, you might. Well, not a lot of people like doing it. Some people really hate doing it.
Do they?
And it can be quite difficult to achieve neatness with it. If you find your wires kinked a little bit, just straighten it with your nylon pliers.
With your faithful nylon pliers.
Yeah, you can use your fingers if you want. I like using my nylon pliers.
Me too.
And then I'm going to go back over that one. It's like sewing almost, isn't it? And then you can almost begin to let go because those wires are now bracing it in place. And then we're going to put it back up through here. You're getting the idea, and then we're going to go all the way back around to the beginning. You see that one's slipped a little bit, so what I will do, there you go, brought it across. Pardon me, I'm going to go down through there. And then you can just wire, don't be frightened of pushing it and moving it yourself, like that, and it's anchored in place firmly. I'll hold it, well there we go. You anchored it in place firmly, and then you can just neaten it up. I'm neatening it up looking in the camera, but you can neaten it up however you like to achieve. But you can see just by having the 4 points that it is anchored firmly in place. Now this bit at the back here is how it looks at the back here. We're going to use the longer bit. It's going to come out, and you're going to make a little wrap loop here, and that's what I attach the slave chain to.
Ah.
Now, and with the first end, I'm going to come up through the loop just to anchor it.
Because you've changed the gauge of wire then, haven't you? Have you noticed?
No, that's the chain from a
it's the chain, yeah.
Thingy ending. The cord endings we do with the chain. I'm always stealing the chains off those. You get little cord endings with an S chain.
Yes. I'm like, what's she talking? Yep, I know, I'm with you. I know what you mean.
The beginning piece of wire that I held behind, I have now pushed up through the jump ring, and it's now poking out the front. So with that one, all I did was finishing it off with a nice little spiral.
I can see that there, and then you've added, and I've just realised we match again.
We do. Both
in red and black
and
again.
For this side, just made a little wrap loop to attach the chain to. Now, if you didn't want to turn it into a slave bracelet, you could leave it like that. Just make some loops at the end of each of these wires, make some nice little loops or swirls at the end, and you've already, because it's so long, it's an adjustable cuff. You don't need to put a clasp on it. It is going to go almost past each other behind your wrist.
I'm thinking that would be a great headpiece as well, actually.
It would be a good headpiece like that, but also you could kind of push up the ends if you wanted, and make it into like a choker. If you put a little loop at the end of two of those and hang it on a chain or something like that.
Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah. So the design itself is adaptable into various different ways, but I cannot believe how much stuff you get in this kit, because I've made quite a gem heavy bracelet and slave chain and everything.
Let's have a look at the actual finished one as well. I'm putting my hand there so that Ryan didn't have to go back to the camera.
But yeah, you can see that with the tiny seedy amethysts, I just put them each side of the shells, to each side, and that stops the shells from sliding up and down.
And those were a later edition, were they?
Yeah, when I finished, I then
embellished.
I do. And I decided I was going to put little seed beads at points along here, so that's another anchor point, but also very pretty.
As you can see all along there.
So you get the initial wow from the design, and then every time you look at it, there's more and more little tiny things.
So pretty. So pretty. Gorgeous.
And the slave ring itself, because that is just, I mean, here I just made a little wrap loop to the top of that, but that is just 11 centimetres, I believe. I will double check that because my memory is absolutely shocking. So you've got 3 lengths of...
So it's very similar to what you did before.
Exactly the same. 11 centimetres of wire wrapped exactly the same way.
2 up, then 6, then 2 down,
then 6. And then here's my little ring mandrel. If you've got the other mandrel in that amazing deal,
then that is great. That was a ridiculous deal.
It was insane.
You're so getting fired for that.
Then you're just going to go past. Ooh, quickest adjustable ring. There you go. And I just did spirals one side, and I did loops the other side.
And you've
and then
staggered them, though, haven't you?
I have staggered them. That's personal preference.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
So you can either spread them out and have them spread out.
No, stagger them.
Or you can stagger them like that. But what you could also do is add tiny little amethysts to each one. So you don't have to just leave them plain. You could add tiny, and you could have amethyst both sides, or whatever gem you liked, really. But there you go.
I love it. I love it. That was easier than we thought.
Yeah.
We've still got loads of time left.
There we go. Loads left.
Should we do cabochons? They want.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We've got a couple of things we can do.
Well, I can carry on finishing it off while you're doing it.
Yeah, let's do that. Now. Oh, we want your text messages. Do I have a sunflower text message? Lovely. Can we have a look at it in a minute? Thank you. It's very important to life. Now.
Oh, those are pretty, aren't they?
Look at the sheer size of this. I think this would make an amazing, like, sort of cameo style brooch.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What a lovely bow.
That'd be really nice with the little amethysts actually going all around it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You've done a piece a little bit like that where you did
I
all
did.
peyote over the top.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one you did? Was it
With
peridot? You had the little tiny
I had
beads?
tiny peridots, and I went across a big green
Swirly whirlies,
onyx
wasn't it?
capuchon.
That's
Yeah,
it,
with
yeah.
the swirls.
Love that.
It does look amazing.
These are great for soutache. You haven't soutached
Fabulous.
yet, have you?
No, I haven't. I think that would be another addiction.
Oh, you should do it. It's so brilliant. So you've got the two, and you've got a couple of pairs here. So you've got the two medium, well, the large, that's extra large. And then you've got the two medium as well. They're a good size for a ring, aren't they? And anything, actually.
They're a lovely colour. They're matching. You could do earrings, couldn't you?
What a lovely sky blue they are. Imagine really intricate wire-wrapped earrings.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely. And you could put I would put a ball and post and butterfly back is what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
On them, I think. And then I dangle them. So you get all 5 for a crazy low price tag of £8.95. Brilliant bundle, wonderful price tag, phenomenal quality, and they're just £8.95. And you're getting blue quartz cabochon ovals, 5 pieces, one of which is 50 by 40, the other two 50. Sorry, I've just lost that now. I was just telling them the. You should be sorry with all that tickling going on. Then the other two are. Oh, what's the large one? It says that they're all the same size, but they're not. Let's have. Can I have that little ruler-y thing of yours, please? Should we measure my fingers as well?
We could do that.
No, this is in centimetres. What shall I do it in?
There's inches on the other side, or there's centimetres on that side, and the end is fallen off it. So
that large one is 7. No, that's not right, is it? 70 millimetres, 7 centimetres, 70 millimetres. Right?
Yes. Wow, that's
70
big.
by.
That's huge. That would make an amazing soutache piece as well.
By 60. 70 by 60. Crikey. Then the middle one is 60 by, I'm guessing 50. Yeah, 60 by 50. Little ones are 50 by 40. Yeah, by 40. There you go. So you've got, God, that one's massive, isn't it?
It is massive.
£8.95 for all 5 pendants. Huge! 320 carats is what you're getting. You do get a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. ZYKZ82 is your item code. Now then, I have also got for you the nylon pliers with the ends that you can squeeze off. Is this a whole bundle? The nylon pliers and the glue. You don't know where the glue came from? It's with it. You're not sure why you put it in there because you could get a crazy deal for it. That's why. Now, have you used these ones, the skinnier ones?
I haven't got the skinnier ones.
Now, these are going to be more beneficial for you if you're making smaller pieces, you see.
Anything. I love skinny tools, so yeah.
Me too. Now, I think these are the ones where the nylon bit comes off. Yes, they are. So you can actually take the nylon coating off if you want to, the nylon plier end off, or you can keep it on. Now, and then you've got a really skinny flat nose plier underneath it. So a bit of a 2-in-1 tool is that. Now these are the skinnier nylons. Can I take your other nylons to show everybody the difference? Thank you, my love.
They're really chunky.
So you can see the difference. There is a clear difference between the size, isn't there? So, and that one is clear. Yes, Ben. Now, now you are getting your nylon coated pliers, which are perfect for protecting your coloured wire. If you want to work harden a little bit, if you want to bring a coil around a little bit, you can do that. And I'm also going to give you the original Gizmo coil with 2 different size rods. Oh, now I remember this bundle he's saying. And I'm going to give you hypo cement. Now this stuff is amazing. It's brilliant for, I'm just going to take the sticker off because for some reason we put a sticker over the exact usage of it. Unless I can get it here. No, hang on. Why are you sorry? It's my fault, not yours. Ben went, sorry, I'm sorry, why? Sorry.
He's just feeling generally responsible today,
Bless
I think.
him. So all of this is £12.95, is it? Hang on. Oh no, it's not. If I take the sticker off, it's going to take all of the meaning off it. Right, it's for hobbies and crafts, metal building, ceramic and plastic, fly fishing lures, whatever that is. All only £6.95. Now, can I just tell you, is this the one that doesn't stick your fingers together? Yes, this is why I needed it, because I stuck my fingers to our table, the one that Lee spends ages polishing. It's for beading, industrial applications, fine screw locking, and watch crystals, it's saying here. Now, this will not bond your fingers. Now, if you are clumsy like me and have stuck yourself to a table, it's the taking yourself off the table part that is utter agony. Agony. So the GS Hypo Cement is what you need. Now, it's wonderful for sticking cabochons to things. It's wonderful if you want to use your glue in any way, really, to stick beads on, or what else can you stick? What do you use it for?
Does it stick like cork? Because I will stick, use the little bottles. I love using the little bottles, and I'll stick the corks in
so they can't
come out. Yes, so you can hang them off necklaces and things.
So we'll stick that as well. It's got a fine nib detail work for the precision, so it's for precision work as well. Great for your soutache pieces. Great if you want to glue down some kumihimo ends so they don't fray, or your macrame ends so it doesn't fray. Now, remember, you're also getting a gizmo and the nylon coated pliers, £6.95. FLGC23 is your item code. Still a couple of those available. You've got your nylon jaw pliers. Loads of you loving this. Hello, Nicola and Devon. How's Devon today? Don't forget, our text message subject of the day is: have you ever bumped into any celebrities? Were they kind? Were they not kind? We want to know the full gossip. And we, off the back of Ben partying last night with celebrities that we cannot mention. Hi, Jenny and Sammi. Hello, my love. Who's this from? Living the deals, in fact. Sammi, absolutely brilliant designs. Mesmerised with them. Love you all, JM. Fabulous and lovely. Mwah. Not sure who that's from, but I love you back.
Thank you.
That's from Anonymous. And we've had some more, have we? Have I got an update on my sunflower? Sharon in Newcastle. Hello, Sharon. Lovely, Jenny. So happy to hear you have received your drink voucher. I haven't opened it yet. Don't ruin it. Now you have your little own peacock. I haven't opened it yet. It's upstairs. I'm very excited. I hope you love it. Ed had the photo of it on the Wall of Fame yesterday. Did it? Is it up there?
I don't
want to ruin the surprise. I can't wait. Thank you. Thank you so much. So much in advance. And I will be on tomorrow to tell you all about it. It's got your email address about the sunflower, so we're not allowed to bring it on screen, but it's in case everyone starts emailing you. Thank you. Where can I get them then? I'm going to email him and find out where I get them from. Ooh. Now, what we're doing? What's going on? We're going to go to a very quick break now. If you've got any questions for Sammi, then get them to us now. Maybe you've met someone famous before. We want to know about it. Maybe you've met Sammi before, or Ryan, or Laura Binding. I left my drink in there. Thank you, Laura Binding. She's bought me a drink because I love her.
Lovely.
Now, we will be back with you after this.
We all know that you need the right tools for the job. So here at Jewellery Maker, we have developed our very own tool set just for you. In this larger set, we have provided more tools to help you develop your jewellery making skills even further. The kit includes wire cutters, a bead reamer with replacement tips, an awl, tweezers with a scoop, a sliding gauge, a snip, and all the essential pliers you will need. All of this is yours for just $15.95, neatly presented in a carrying case with an embossed Jewellery Maker logo. Stay tuned for more advice, tutorials and demonstrations of jewellery making. We provide the tools, you provide the skill.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
Have you got your sticky? Because if you haven't got your sticky, you need it. I, today, for the first time, saw the sticky mat. I am so obsessed with this. I'm allowed to take this home because I got it out of the packet, and so now I'm going to have it now. Now, the sticky mat is the most amazing thing in the whole wide world. I'm just going to give you a last recap, so I reckon they're probably going to sell out. Now, your sticky mat is not indeed, it's one of those special materials that just sucks onto things. It's not actually sticky to touch. So, you know, it's got that special film on it. You can put this in the car. Have you ever tried to buy one of those mats to put your mobile phone and stuff on to stop things from sliding around? You can get them in mesh, but you can get them like this as well. The mesh ones are the cheaper ones. Well, these do work, Ben, and you're going to love it. Now, because I'll show you, look, let's put something small on them, something little and small. Let's see. Now, I was doing it with a cabochon earlier, wasn't I? I can't really wobble this table. It's not moving. I'm like you, let's smash everything up, because we're rock and roll. Oh, I did it with a cabochon, that's what I did. Now, have a look. There we go. Right, okay. Look, that's what I'm saying. I'm really pushing that hard. If I want it to go off, I'll just go, like that. So if we're in the car beading while somebody else is driving, if we want, oh, you want me to take it off? Oh, now listen, it will lose its sticker if you keep using it. So and all you got to do is just get it wet and dry it, and it'll be sticky again. Right, ready? I'm going to lift it. Oh, lift the mat up and see if it stays. Well, will it? I don't know. Oh, look at that. Can you see my cabochon? Oh, should I have done it from here? Let's do it from here. Stay. Hello! It stayed there. It does work after all. Should we try it with heavier things like mobile phones, laptops? Oh no. I reckon I didn't even stick that down. Oh, do you think I need to? I'm going to go vertical. I'm doing it. Look at that. It's amazing. It's amazing. You need it. It's like being on a fair ride. Whoa. And not actually dropping down. You want one, don't you? Oh, you think you went on a fair ride last night? He thinks so. Oh, Ben. So one side, oh, and they've got all your measurements. Now, if you didn't see this, how many have gone already? $12.95, and you just blooming well need it. For the jewellery maker who needs everything, over 80 have gone. So on the one side, you can see all the measurements, and on the other side, you've got the measurements, but you haven't got the, you've got the dots there, which is perfect because and they're worked out in centimetres. Yeah, so you've got like a grid, but you've also got the rulery bits on the edge there as well. I love it. I am obsessed with this sticky mat now. It's my new obsession. Right there. I'm going to keep it neat because obviously I'm going to take it home. Now let me. Oh, it's a bit staticky. I might give someone an electric shock. Now, also, let me give you probably a last ever sighting of. Right, we started with 500. We've got less than 100 left now. This is. Well, got it wrong way around. Right, this is your clampy. This is your vice clamp, your table vice. So what you do is you clamp. Now it's got a 360 rotation on it as well. That'll stop A lot of them don't have. Sammy's hasn't got. All you do is really tighten that and it'll stop rotating, but then you undo it a bit and you can move your piece around, and that is so handy because a lot of them don't have that. It looks prettier than a lot of the others, doesn't it? Now, we got less than 100 of these. We launched today's show with 500. They're only $7.95. If you think your friend's out today and would want one of these, get it. If she doesn't want it, you can send it back, but otherwise we're going to miss out. And now maybe you want one for you, and maybe your other half wants one. Get one each. They're only $7.95, and you will not pay any other post P&P. We have got less than 100 left. That is just, there we go. That's the true amount there. BRGX 25, £7.95. I do think they're going to sell out today, if not now in the repeat. Well, they're going to sell out now, I reckon. You've got that 30-day money-back guarantee. We have never seen this before. I do think it's definitely going to sell out. Remember, we started the show with 500 of these. BRGX 25. Now, let me just tell everybody who hasn't got a checked-out basket, which is Abigail, Sarah, Anonymous in California, hello to you, Brenda in Midlothian, Catherine in Essex, Julie in Yorkshire, Pamela in Glamorgan, Anonymous in Staffordshire, Joe in Donegal, Megan in North Yorkshire, Zoe, Anonymous in Stirlingshire, Susan in County Durham, Sandra in Lanarkshire, and Gillian in Yorkshire. You've got unchecked baskets, you could miss out. We've only got 65 left. And we've got lots of callers today. Please don't forget to text us in as well today. Maybe you've enjoyed something, maybe you've got the device and you want to let everyone know if you've seen a price comparison or anything like that. Give us a text. Our subject of the day is, have you ever bumped into anybody famous? Here's one. Stacey in bed says, my niece met Claire Sweeney. She kissed her on the cheek and gave her a bit of a hug for her birthday. She was really nice. I bet Claire Sweeney is nice, actually. She was on Brookside, do you remember? And then she was on loads of it. She's on Loose Women now, isn't she? Anthea in Gloucestershire. I have met the amazingly talented Sammi. She was wonderful to me and gave me a big hug. I love your work, from Anthea in Cheltenham. Anthea in Cheltenham, that's where I come from, Anthea. Whereabouts in Cheltenham do you come from, please? Because Sammi lives in Cheltenham. I bet we know. You know where she lives? No, you don't.
I know where Anthea lives.
Is it near where I lived?
No, it's not. It's down the road a bit further. But I'm not going to give her address out.
Where my mum lived. I lived in Wolstone near Gotherington.
Ah, no, she didn't.
Was she the other side of town?
Yeah,
a bit like
and she does amazing things with enamel and resin, this woman, Anthea. She's amazing. She's really good.
Amazing things with enamel?
Enamel and resin. She's really good.
Oh, we'd like to see that, please. A bit of Cheltonian talent. Now, we've got another one. Look, the clamp's about to sell out. Stacey said, and my niece met Sooty Sweet.
Yes.
And Sue, on her 5th birthday, she was called up on stage in Milton Keynes. I love it.
Oh.
Sooty. I love Sue. Sue was written. Sweep's my favourite, though.
Yeah. He was so
naughty.
naughty.
He was so naughty. Sweep's the best dog in the world, isn't he? He's just mad. Do you know when I like Sweep? When he used to go on his motorbike and have his little glasses on. Who have you met? Oh, Brum in Bolton on the Water. Yeah, I've seen that. You met him when he lived in Stratford. Now we've only got 46 of the Vice left. They're going to sell out. And again, Maura in County Kildare. I think that's where Mia's going next week. Julie in Oxfordshire. I told you, didn't I? My daughter announced she was flying to Ireland next week. She didn't ask me, she told me. Oh yeah, I'm flying to Ireland next week, Mum. Are you? Okay, fine. Right, now, let's give you some twisted wire. Oh, you set that up in a pyramid of purpose. Here we go. Purpose. Pyramid of purpose. Not much of what you're saying is making any sense today, Ben, but we like you all the more for it. No, is it genuinely not? He went, because I am really trying here. Look, all right, you parted with celebrities. You're still in that daze of, did that really happen? Have a look. 0.6, essentially 1.2, because two lots of 0.6 together. And that's gold and silver. And then you've got your magenta and purple in 0.6, so essentially really 1.2. I like that purple and pink too. Is it because it's the colour of a very well-dressed man's cravat? I think it is. Then you've got the 0.6 in gold. I can imagine Ben wearing a cravat. Has he ever worn one? And then you've got your silver and black in 0.6. So these are all in 0.6, are they? And then you've got your copper as well. 0.6. So essentially they're making a 1.2 gauge. These are coming for, do you know what the great thing about this, and we said this yesterday, Frankie and I, how hard is it to do 10 metres of twisted wire if you're twisting yourself? It is hard. If you haven't got that space, then it's going to be difficult, isn't it? Also, it's done for you. You might want to twist upon twisted wire, in which case you don't want to twist and twist and twist all day long. You get a tummy ache for a start. YRG C07. Do the twist with 5 lots of wire, essentially 50 metres of wire.
I find it so useful because if I'm having a bad day, I end up just being in bed and making jewellery up in bed. So if I actually decide I really want to put a bit of twisted wire in there, which I do because I like to add accents to it.
But you're not
I then got to get up, I've got to go all the way downstairs, which can be really difficult for me, and then I've got to get my twister out and I've got to twist it, and then I've got to go upstairs. Whereas if you've got spools of different coloured wire, you can just sit there and you can just choose which bits you want to do, which bits you want to use, and it's for somebody like me, that is invaluable, because I just don't always have the energy to go and waste to go and downstairs and twist wire.
And that's obviously a medical thing for you, isn't it?
It is a medical thing for me. Yeah.
So she's not just because she feels like being in bed all day, it's an actual medical thing. YRGC07 is your item code. Should be $22.25, which is a grand price tag. Where else can you get twisted wire, by the way? BTW. $14.95 for 50 metres of wire. That price tag is absolutely amazing, isn't it? $14.95. YRGC07 is your item code. What a deal. We've been giving you phenomenal deals today, haven't we? And don't forget, we want your text message. Sheila, you've got yours. Supriya, you've got yours. Mary, Patricia, Tina. I've got another Patricia. Karen, Tracy and Terry and Geraldine and Sue. Laurie, you've got yours. Glynis has got hers. Veronica, you've got yours. Carol in Oxfordshire, you've got yours. Sandra, you've got yours. Anonymous in Essex, you've got yours. Great to my gorgeous Zena's with us, everybody. Everybody say hello, Zena. Hello, Zena. Zena, your card hasn't got your phone number on it that you sent me, because I was going to ring. Why are we dancing? We were dancing, weren't we, Ben?
Yeah.
Doing like dances. I was like being a robot, and Ben just came in and just sort of doing this kind of thing.
80s dancing.
Well, I actually thought you were dancing more like when you watch Quadrophenia and Leslie Ash dances. That's what you reminded me of, Leslie Ash in Quadrophenia, when you came in and danced like that. Well, I thought you were doing that exact dance. No?
Maybe.
Maybe you were. Have you seen that film?
Yeah.
Recently? Maybe you're doing the dance without realising it. Yeah, well, that is quite recent. Still in your mind. $14.95 for this. YRGC07. Hello, Carolyn Devon, 2 for you. Zena's got 2. She never just buys one. Gwenda from Norfolk. Loretta, Pascal. Eric, you've got yours. Ruth, you've got yours. It's just great to see all your names. Please give us a text. We want to hear from you. We want to see you. We want to know what you're up to. And we certainly want to know today who you've bumped into that was somewhat of a celebrity, or if you've had dealings with celebrities. Maybe you work in a hotel and you had to pretend Mr. Disney was upstairs, and really it was, name someone really famous, Brad Pitt. Because they go under different, what name are you going to have when you check into hotels and you're famous, Ben?
Glenn Bibbs.
Glenn Bibbs. Where does that, oh, because you're Ben Gibbs. Yeah, Glenn Bibbs. Now you've given it away though. Oh, not, yeah, but yeah, okay. Let's call him Glenn from now on. £14.95. YRGC07 is your item code. Loads of you are still there. Don't forget your text. Ed, have you ever bumped into anyone famous? Like by accident? Yeah, that's our text message subject of the day. Loads of people. He's always mingling with the stars. Who in particular that was really nice or really horrible? A story, please.
I bumped into Rob Brydon in Piccadilly.
Rob Brydon!
Oh,
Uncle Bryn!
Yeah.
Oh, I love Uncle Bryn. You didn't mention the fishing trip, did you? What, was he nice?
He was alright, because I've learned, I'm wearing branded Smiley.
No, you're not. No, that's not a brand. It's just Batman.
Yeah, I know how you're supposed to deal with famous people.
How do you know that?
A famous person told me that
Who?
That all you should say to somebody is, "I like your work," and then walk away. Don't hassle them. Don't ask for autographs. There's people trying to get about their day.
Yeah, but they are
lunch.
successful people, and with that success, you do have to take a bit of that, I think. No?
Well, I don't want anyone bothering me in the street. No, I'm joking.
And as luck would have it, nobody does. 14. I know.
Can't get the door open.
You can't open your door for all the fan mail you get. $14.95. Actually, Scott said I get the most fan mail out of everybody, Ed. Don't slam the door. Don't slam the door. YRGC07. Somebody widen the door for Ed's head, please. $14.95. Love him. So a famous person once said that to Ed. So we're not supposed to go up to them and scream, kiss them, hug them. A little bit, would you? I mean, what do you do? Pretend they're not famous, Ben, when you talk to them?
I don't know, it depends who they are. I once completely ignored one of McFly.
You once how could you ignore McFly?
I didn't know what he looked like.
You didn't know it was him? It better not have been Dougie.
We were playing with them.
Not playing football, playing in your band. You're playing with McFly?
Like ages ago.
Yeah.
And he was in kind of casual clothes.
He was in casual clothes. Which one was he? The one with the spiky hair who's just had a baby? Oh, the drummer, yeah.
Harry.
Yeah, Harry!
Oh, and I just straight past him.
God, how could you do that?
So if you kind of ignore them and then go and speak to them, then it's kind of alright.
Then it's okay, like you're a normal person.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay then. That's what we're going to do when we play with McFly. $14.95. No. I am going to give to you. Oh, number one, yeah? Hello, Sammi. Hello, Heisenberg. Hello, Ed. Have a look at this. Gorgeous. He doesn't like it when I call him that, does he? Are you obsessed with that? With yeah.
Not anymore, it's finished.
I haven't. I've only just started, and I was in bed last night, and then Lee came into the room and went, "You're watching it without me. How could you do that?" And I was like, "I'm sorry." Anyway, that happened in our house. Come on.
Gemstones you're selling, Jen.
Peach, well, I'm not selling them. I'm giving them. Look, giving you the opportunity to come and grab them if you want them. Look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that colour. That's so mesmerising, isn't it?
Yeah, I love them. I really want them.
We're back to dancing with unicorns, Tia's again.
We are, and we're back to Mark Smith making me a macrame bracelet out of peach
yes,
moonstone, which is my dream.
Mark Smith, if you're watching, sir, what's the time? What day is it? Yeah, he won't be listening to the Archers now. Sammi would love a macrame bracelet made out of this with wire.
No, with cord.
With cord, Mark.
You imagine that, like with some bronzy cord type colour, it'd be beautiful.
If you're watching for the first time and seeing this gemstone for the first time, that's not, that's not added. That's natural. You see that sort of flash, that inner flash, a little bit like a crystal ball. If you ever thought you were going to go and have your fortune told, wouldn't that be what you'd think the crystal ball would look like?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't. I did get accosted in the street by a couple of ladies who tried to take me, tried to get me to go down a back alley and give them some money for a hand reading, but I turned them down. You should never go down back alleys with anybody that you don't know. Fine, it's fine. I'm busy. I've really got to go. And they go, oh, but we'll tell you a fortune. I say, no, please. No, that scares me. It scares me. $11.95 is your price tag, and these really are stunning. They're very, very romantic. You know, Alison Tarry goes a little bit into the gemstone and then uses the round to go around so it looks bezel set. That's what I'd perhaps do with these. Maybe I'd put them sort of in a fanning design. I'm thinking about Karen Crawford's piece. You know where she had the it was like a torquay necklace and had lots of chain coming down. It's normally here actually, but it's gone.
11.95. You've got to get these if you love Moonstone. Moonstone is, of course, one of the June birth gemstones as well. So, I mean, that is just stunning, isn't it? Isn't that pretty? Well done to everybody that's got theirs. CYP079 is your item code. 290 carats, and these are 10 mil rounds. Now, oh, are these diamonds? Is it topaz? They twinkle like diamonds, don't they? Ah, oh, these are gorgeous. They've still got the sticker on, you know. Could I borrow the snippers from Sammy's desk, please, Ben? Oh, they're just there, having used them earlier. Thank you, delicate-fingered Ben. He moves like a young male ballet dancer. You could have been a ballet dancer, actually. You're stealthy.
In fact, that could have been a help, actually, the foot.
No, that is. I thought you had done ballet because the way you stand.
No, I've just got a gammy head.
You've just got a natural arabesque, have you? Now, look at. Hang on, let me get right away. Charms. We've been talking and looking at charms a lot, haven't we? And I thought this was a diamond charm. It's what ice white topaz. This is lush. I had the heart the other day and Carol had a cross. If you're collecting them, then you need this. Maybe 2 of these are going in earrings. Aren't these pretty? What kind of flower is that, do you reckon, Sammy?
I'm not very good with flowers, but I think it's an extremely beautiful one. Maybe a daisy.
Yeah, that's exactly what Ryan said. I think it's a daisy. I think it is. It does look like a little bit of a daisy there, doesn't it? And these are solid sterling silver. They have got a bolt ring clasp on them, so they're ready to go straight away onto a charm bracelet. Or you could just strand them through onto a lovely silver chain, couldn't you? SPK T30 is your item code. You've got 0.20 carats, so just under 1/4 of a carat of white topaz. It's 12 millimeters sterling silver, and it's under £10 at just £9.95. They're so pretty. And you do get a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. Maybe you want to buy 2 to make earrings, or maybe you're going to be making some matching sets. Maybe 3 or 4 of these on a pendant bracelet would look cute. They're gorgeous. Actually, I used to, when I had my nail bar, I used to pierce nails. And you could actually put these in the end of a nail if you're still piercing your nails. With a little drill bit, I used to pierce people's nails. It doesn't hurt, Ben. Your nails don't hurt.
Long nails.
Long nails, yeah. Yes, on the free edge of the nail, not the actual bit that's connected still to the skin. On the free edge, so it would be about here on mine.
That's interesting.
A little hole there, and then you can just put. Used to put the bolt ring through it, and you could change the charms then. We've got another text for you from Stacey. Hi Jenny, I work in a well-known store starting with P. And Jessica Ennis, the Olympic gold medalist, came to my till to be served. She is really nice. Which store? Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, the one everyone goes to. Which one? Because you live near me. I bet. Which one, Stacey? Which one? Bedfordshire is quite big, actually, isn't it? I just realised. I live in Letchworth, so do go to Bedfordshire sometimes. The Becks. The Beckhams! On my way to an art show, the Becks! Oh my gosh. He offered to help me up a curb as I was in my chair with a mate. Of course, I said yes. Tell me you wouldn't. I'd say I need you to stay with me, David. Please. David. Oh, what a lovely... I always think he's nice. I watched him when he did that Brazilian thing and I thought he was a nice guy, wasn't he? He's a nice bloke, David Beckham, isn't he? And it does help that he's absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. I think he's got much more handsome since he had all those tattoos and stuff.
Yeah.
He is so hot, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sorry, calm down, calm. My other half shaved his beard off yesterday and I won't talk to him anymore.
Why?
I can't look at his face.
I prefer no beard at all.
No, you haven't seen him with a beard. He looked amazing. Came in all naked-faced yesterday. And I was like, oh, Lee'd grown a lovely beard. And because he had to go to work, he shaved it off.
Well, my husband shaved his off. He's having a midlife crisis, but he's decided he'd shave it off, lost 4 stone and got a 6-pack. This is a midlife crisis I approve of totally, I have to say.
Sammy's husband. Scott just went, I think Sammy's dating somebody else, not your husband.
No, that's my husband. That's definitely my husband.
What, did you just wake up and go, oh, you look different, this is brilliant?
Yeah, no, it was a gradual process.
Different
but
man,
actually,
Sammi.
it wasn't. It was it's been about 8 months, so it hasn't taken him long.
Fair
but it's
play
one of
to him.
those really annoying people that to lose weight, all he has to do is stop eating jelly babies and he drops a stone. You know, the ones that just stop snacking.
Yeah.
Whereas I've got to like eat celery and nothing else for a week
love celery.
to lose half a pound.
Oh, I love celery though, but with Stilton all over it.
Oh,
It doesn't
yeah,
work
no, that's
so well
better,
then.
yeah. But there you go.
Now,
Anyway, yes.
I've got some lovely chain. You're going to like this a lot. You remember the smoky quartz? Oh, I love this. Smoky quartz with the bezel set. Oh, I've still got Sammy's piece on. That's not a Scottish sandwich. Now, that's what they call sandwiches in Scotland. Don't go and ask for a ham sandwich. Just ask for a ham piece. Oh, your nan's Scottish?
No.
She's not?
No, she's from Redditch.
She's from Redditch?
Yeah.
Where'd she get that from? She just fancied being a bit exotic.
Maybe.
You call them baps? That's normal. No, that's just a bap.
Baps is normal, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's normal. Bacon baps.
Bread cakes.
Bread cakes.
That's normal.
Soda bread. Tea cakes, yeah. 'Cause tea cakes got currants in them now, I tell you. Do you think it's because we might have tricked people from Yorkshire that they were tea cakes when really we'd pecked all of the currants out of them? Isn't it funny that we all call different things different things?
What's wrong with just bread?
Because there are lots of different types of bread, like a cob. Smoky quartz is what I've got in my hand. Of course it is. It's gorgeous. Which indeed is the national gemstone of Scotland, which is why I might have referenced it. I'm not sure, because I can't remember now, because it was a long time ago. Now you've got a whole metre of gold. How long would it take you to wire wrap a whole metre of chain, Sammi, like this? Take ages, wouldn't it?
It would take ages, and you get it completely uniform as well.
And these are, look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you got chain like this, Sammi? It's lush, isn't it?
I love it, actually. I have some chain with a different stone, but I can't tell you what it is for Monday. But, yeah.
Oh, you've got Mondays. Are we together? What, this Monday?
Yeah, yeah.
We're together again?
Yeah, polymer clay though.
Oh. Did you know it was me?
Yeah.
Should we wear something special? Should we wear suits made of polymer clay?
Oh. I haven't got enough polymer clay for mine.
All yours for $21.95, real smoky quartz, real sterling silver, 9-carat gold, so precious metals and precious gemstones. What's not to love? Get it quick before it goes. JAOD08 is your item code for £21.95. You've got superb value for money, and you've got a whole metre of it. Use your debit cards or your credit cards. You won't pay any extra P&P today if you're shopping with us. If you shopped this morning with the luscious Carol and Gemma, if you're going to shop tonight with Ed, if you shop with Sammi and I this afternoon, it's one P&P throughout the day. £21.95. Well done to everybody that's got theirs. Should we have some double emerald? Oh, 11. 13. No, I said 11. What are you trying to do to me? No, we will do emerald, actually. Did you see my emerald shoes that Alice and Terry made?
Yeah,
for
they were
amazing. For me.
I loved that show.
Oh,
stunning.
What a pair of shoes.
They're gorgeous.
I'm so proud of those shoes. I'm proud for Alison.
Yeah. She's
amazing. But I'm proud of myself for giving her the shoe and telling her, please make me some shoes. That's a great idea. That Chinese burn I gave her really worked. Alison Terry can't be seen for a while because she's making my dream castle out of wire. Have a look at these. Huge amount of emeralds. So you've got the mirror graduated rondelles. Then look at these. Look at the colour. Ready? Wow! Look at that colour. Wow. Fantastic plain wheels. And they range from 2x1, so teeny, up to 8x1 on an 18cm strand. That colour is amazing. And then look at these. They're faceted. gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So you get all 3 of them. Should be 58.85. They're emerald. You get, let's add up. Ready? Can you add up? 80 plus 85 plus 55, because that'll give us our total carat weight. Anyone? 8. What do you mean, what? 220. 220 carats. 1 carat of emerald is a lot of emerald. 220, did you say, carats of emerald you've got in this deal? Now, the plain wheels are 2x1 to 8x1. The graduated rondelles 5x3 to 9x4. And then you've got the faceted rondelles 4x3 to 9x5. All yours, all 3 of May's Birth gemstone for £32.95. This is a phenomenal deal. Think about Christmas, Sammy. What a great Christmas gemstone.
Also lovely with pearls. Wouldn't they be lovely with pearls?
Oh, anything's lovely with pearls, isn't it? Oh, yeah, you're right. Gorgeous strand of white pearls. White pearls?
Yeah, you could do white, you could do gold pearls with those as well if you wanted to go a bit exotic. But yeah,
what about the pearls from your challenge, actually, Sammy? That would be nice.
These would look beautiful with it.
We've got pearls, have we, in Watchbox? We've got silver pearls in there. Let's see if silver goes.
Silver will look nice. Silver looks good with emerald.
Oh, that looks really vintage. These are very vintage looking, actually, aren't they? You're getting 3 strands of emerald for £32.95. These are genuine emeralds, I promise you. If you've just tuned in with us for the first time ever, we give you genuine gemstones. I promise you, with my hand on my heart, cross my heart, I hope to die. You know what? Everything comes with a certificate of authenticity. All you've got to do is ask for that, or tick the box for it when you download, when you buy online. It's all the w's.jewellerymaker.com to do it that way. £32.95, loads of you there grabbing this incredible price tag. NZG, sorry, I knew that didn't sound right when it came out of my mouth. C81 is your item code. Still some of those available if you want them. Come and grab them. Now, I'm going to give you, it's not a bundle, it's a fundle. We all like a fundle. Look at these. Oh, Sammy, look at these sunstone. You're going to like these. Look at the sparkle from these sunstone. It's amazing. And these are kind of like irregular drops, so they're very organic. Then we're going to give you, look at this carnelian, perfect for autumn. That's lovely together, isn't it? And if you've just got the smoky quartz chain, that'll look so perfect together. Then I'm going to give you, so you've got your irregular sunstone drops, irregular carnelian drops. Let's have the irregular labradorite drops as well. Look at that. Oh, really striking Labrador essence coming from that strand. Fantastic, isn't it? Fabulous. Then I'm going to give to you the silver rice pearls. 4 gorgeous strands. These are genuine pearls, freshwater pearls. They're between 6x5 rice, they're 6x5, they're not between 6 and 5. They're 6x5 rice pearls, and they're so neat next to each other, aren't they? All yours for the should-be price tag of £16.80. The sunstone, the carnelian, the labradorite and the pearls are all going for £2.50 a strand. You've got to get them now. £9.95, under £10. But these are 4 very important gemstones, I think, Sammy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the labradorite on its own is just, it's one of my biggest sellers, almost all. I love it because it just glows naturally. And then you've got the beautiful natural glow of the sunstone with the sparkles in. There's just so much to talk about there, isn't there? I love sunstone.
Me too. I absolutely love it.
Nature takes my breath away with those sorts of stones, with anything like the moonstones and the feldspars, where it glitters, just beautiful.
It is beautiful, isn't it? The little bits of copper that you see reflecting back at you. And when you get these in the sunshine, they're just incredible. Now we're seeing just crazy. I mean, we would pay that for pearls on an ordinary day. Francis, you've got yours. I've got a jewellery maker in Somerset, Jane in Hertfordshire, Susan in County Durham, Anne in Aberdeenshire, you've got yours, Jane in Hertfordshire, Christine in Worcestershire, Joy in Kent, June in Renfrewshire's got 2. Brian has joined us. Hiya, Bryony. Great to have you on board. Rachel in Yorkshire, you've got yours. I've got Brenda in Nottinghamshire coming through as well. Loads of you flooding in for this incredible deal, £2.50 per strand. Look at what you've got here. You've got labradorite, you've got carnelian, you've got sunstone, you've got pearls, all of those wonderful gemstones that really set the standard for your jewellery making for under £10. Brilliant value. Brilliant gemstones, very prestigious, very, I think they're treasures, aren't they? If you're calling, it's a free phone number. We're giving you a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is a risk-free purchase, isn't it? Don't you think? KJGC19. Do you? Brenda, you've got yours. Tracy, you've got yours. Caroline's joined us. So's Margaret. Anonymous in Stirlingshire, you've got yours. Well done to everybody. Lizzie in Pembrokeshire. Caroline in Renfrewshire, you've joined us. £9.95. Rachel, hi to you as well. Don't forget our text message, subject of the day. Have you ever bumped into anyone famous? If so, were they kind? Were they normal? What happened? We want to know. Of course, Ed's always bumping into famous people. So he can give you some tips, perhaps. Now, number 7 is made in heaven. It's citrine, it's not mean. Is that what you said? If you want perhaps the best citrine here at Jewellery Maker, then you've got it here. I'm just going to take the black background away because I think you could really see the colour even against the white. Look at this. These clusters are beautiful. The gemstone of happiness. Look at these. The clarity is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, if you bought those black diamonds, these are going to look incredible next to them, aren't they? Just look at that clarity. Look at the colour. Look at the cut, that briolette cut. Incredible. Beautiful. These are amazing charms. They're beautiful earrings. I told you, didn't I? My friend bought some rose quartz earrings cut in exactly the same way in Pandora. It could have been Links of London. It could have been Thomas Sabo. It wasn't. It was Pandora. And they cost her £80-something. Little tiny drops. It was for a gift. You could create the exact same design, really, if you wanted to, for a fraction of the price, couldn't you? We're about to find out. If you love Rachel Norris's inspiration with Nature DVD and you're looking for the perfect briolette to go into the centre of your flowers, I think you've just found them. The gemstone of happiness. I love yellow. It makes me happy. Makes everyone happy, doesn't it?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
What a stunning colour.
Do
you remember when in the 90s when literally everybody had a yellow kitchen?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Because it makes you happy. You're probably still but a small boy then.
I remember if our kitchen was yellow.
£14.95.
Wow, I thought you were going to say £29.95.
Yeah. Should be, shouldn't it? Look, in a ring, these would be amazing. I love these. Do you know what? We got peridot, very similar cut, and we've also got topaz. I will buy all 3 and mix them up in a like Tiffany & Co. lamp style ring.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful.
I think they're stunning.
But at that price, you could. At that price, you could. You wouldn't mind using a few of them.
Well, I'd only use one clustered lot, and to each cluster you get 5 gemstones, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
If I bought them, I still would only use sterling silver with them because the clarity is amazing. But that's just me. I think they are that much of a classy strand. That's exactly what I would do. They're gorgeous.
They're beautiful, aren't they? They're beautiful. If you want yours, come and grab them. £14.95 with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, the vice clamp has gone limited. So the bottom of your screen, how many exactly do we have left? We started with 500 of them. You've just tuned in. We had the vice clamp for the first time today. We still got some of the citrine left if you want them. The vice clamp with a 360 turn feature, so you can undo this side. Limited quantities of this left. What did we have on the screen? It was about 40 left, wasn't it? So a couple of more have gone after that. If you want them, you gotta come through, and then you can keep that firm and still. Now you are going to need your details at the bottom of your screen. You're going to need to be quick for that. We started with 500, and now we've got about 40 left, which is crazy. A couple of text messages. Louise says, I met Mike Tyson in Selfridges in London, and I got to help him choose his tie. His neck was as big as my leg. Very polite from Louise Rowley and Regis. Oh, you wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of him. He scares me. Do you love him? Isn't he supposed to be scary, though? But he was in The Hangover, wasn't he? Maybe we shouldn't listen to that. Maybe he's a lovely man. Hi, Jenny and all the crew. Whilst working in a shop at Terminal 4 in Heathrow Airport. Oh, thanks. The only star I ever met there was Vanessa Redgrave. She was lovely and signed a Christmas card to me and my family. She was so nice. For Miriam in Canada. Oh, that's lovely. Vanessa Redgrave. She's gorgeous as well, isn't she? And that was the only person you ever saw that was famous, even though you worked at the airport. It's because they were all disguising themselves, maybe. Terminal 4 at Heathrow. That's a busy terminal as well, isn't it? Now, we got another one from Carol says, hi Jenny and co. Me and my partner Alan went to an auction in Stourbridge when a programme called Flog It. Yes! Well, yeah, I know, I've watched that. I like that. And that's got, what's his face with the, what's his name? Cheap as Chips. What's his name?
No, it's the other.
Oh, it's not that one.
It's not that one, it's the other one.
Is it? Is it where you go into your attic and get...
No, that's Cash in Your Attic.
That's Cash in Your Attic.
Not that I watch a lot of these sorts of things.
I've seen it, definitely. Oh, Carol. Anybody else? Thank you for texting. Oh, there's an end bit. Other antique programmes are available. Now, have you seen anybody famous? We've got another one now from Sabrina in Beds. My daughter met Barbie at our local toy shop when she was 4 and she got her autograph. And on a picture, oh, bless her little heart. Oh, Barbie, $14.95 for these. I'm trying to think who I've met. No, I think there's quite a lot, but I can't really remember at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Who have I met? Like, I think a few people, I think. Oh, well, Frankie Dettori a lot. He's amazing. Claire Boulding, met her, love her.
Jane Seymour came into the pet shop where I used to work.
Did she?
Yeah, and she was a little bit, shall we say, a bit tired and grumpy, and then got bitten by 2 hamsters.
What was she doing in a pet shop?
She was buying hamsters, rushing hamsters.
Is she from Cheltenham then?
No, this was when I lived in Bath.
Oh, did she live in Bath, did she?
Yeah.
I know who was always in Cheltenham, Sharon Davies, the swimmer.
Oh,
She's
gosh,
always
I
in
just
Cheltenham.
remembered. You know, Lily Allen's dad, what's his name?
Oh, Keith Allen, he's always in Cheltenham.
Yeah, he was, because I obviously had a thing at the Bath Road Market all the time. I had a stall, I got display case.
And he lives at that end by
And he came in, and my friend Becky was too frightened to go. She said, I think it's Keith Allen, I think it's, you go up. So I was like, I went up there, and I don't know if anybody else is like, I'm a bit funny, but I won't touch a bin. I don't like touching bins. So I'm there with this cup of tea that I asked for a cup of tea, and it had a tea bag in it, and I'm just kind of eternally stirring it because I don't want to touch the bin. So he opened the bin for me, and then I said, thank you, I don't like touching bins, and went into this big like bleh about how I hate touching bins, and then lauged really nervously and ran away.
I bet he gets that a lot, and I bet they do, don't they? I bet they do.
Laughter, actually, he thought it was hilarious.
And because Lily Allen lives in Stroud, doesn't she? She's moving out though now, isn't she?
Is she moving out?
Yeah. Now, which one? Bit of golden time. Should we have some gold? That's what kids have if they're good on a Friday. Golden time, isn't it? That's a new thing. I didn't get golden time. Yeah, if you're good, you get golden time at the end of the week, and you get to do whatever you like doing the best. So it could be going outside and playing football. Yeah, could be that's what they do. But if they're not good, they do not get their golden time. It's brilliant. It's an incentive at the end of the week to be good.
Yeah.
Now listen, my kids are never bad, of course, because if they're ever told off, I'll go in and question. My sister, who's a primary teacher, said, I am the worst nightmare mother in the world. Because I like to stand up for the rights of 9-year-olds, because they don't seem to be able to stick up for themselves too much. So I'm there when they're all told that for unravelling around us back, everybody is staying in for the rest of the week. until we find out who unravelled the string on the roundabout. I thought that was an outrage. No one can cage my boy. He needs to run free at lunchtime. He didn't do it. Why is he being punished? It's an outrageous thing to say. Anyway, I was the hero of the playground to them young 9-year-olds that day. I stood up for them good. Lemon gold. I think this is more like a really rich sort of 18 carat-y gold, isn't it? A bit like a Bollywood gold. I would put this with something deep, actually. I'd put it with a bit of ruby, maybe. Oh, that's lovely to go. Look at that. That's lovely, isn't it? We would be wearing Bollywood stuff if we hadn't only found out this morning because Gemma Crow put it on Facebook this morning. I didn't know, otherwise I'd been full sorry. Any excuse to... Hang on a minute, Ben, where's your caftan that you're wearing?
I went home to have a shower on my break.
You went home and showered during your break. How long was your break?
Again, an hour.
Oh.
I only live up the road.
You only lives up road. So can we all come to have a shower at your house? $6.95 for these. They're great in the bead loom. They'll be wonderful in seedy beads. Fabulous in a wiggle weave. Just wonderful little accents. Actually, Sammi, you had a similar strand in your challenge, didn't you?
I did. Not those. I did the other day. I haven't had those today.
Oh, was this the other day?
Yeah. But I like colour-coated pyrite. I get it quite a lot in my bundles and kits and things. It's beautiful. It's really nice. It's
very
like
strong, isn't it?
It is. It's like the best spacer bead you can get. It's like
the best spacer beads you can get.
Yeah, you know where you quite often put a little metal spacer bead. Well, why use that when you can use one of those?
And you get such amazing metallic lustre off these as well,
yeah,
don't
and
you?
it sparkle. It really grabs the eye.
And look at the price as well. They're only $6.95. It's such a tiny price tag, and I wonder how many are actually on here. I'd count them, but I'd be here for ages. £6.95. BDV X01. Who have you met that's famous? Last couple of minutes to bring those through. Any funny famous situations? 60777. £6.95 for this one. 0800 644 655. The perfect spacer beads. Great on the bead loom. Wonderful for beaded kumahimo as well. What about your micro macrame? Maybe you're doing pru mahimo. Maybe you want to do a bit of a brick stitch with these pru mahimo. We got another text message from Jewellery who says, we met Sue Pollard. I met her too. Isn't she lovely? When my son was a baby and she was holding him and then he threw up on her. That's hilarious. She was very nice about it from Julie. Do you know what? I used to work with her. She used to work on a shopping channel with me, and she is genuinely gorgeous inside. Gorgeous lady. BDV X01. I can't believe it. That's the brilliant thing about babies and animals, isn't it? It's like baby George, you whack the other baby. You can never predict what a small child is going to do. Thank you, Julie, for that. $6.95 is your price tag for these gorgeous gemstones. A BDV X01, you're getting the lemon gold colour. I've never heard gold being described as lemon gold before, have you? It's like the other day we had something that wasn't, it was like green pearls, they were white. Now, which one are we doing? Oh, hang on a minute. Sammy's going to go bananas for this. Labradorite chain.
Oh, lovely.
Labradorite chain.
Perfect.
Perfect. Look, the labradorescence is insane. Oh, do you love the chains that we're giving you? Oh my gosh, you need this. Started jewellery making with us years ago. Do you remember this, Scott, when we had chain with the pearls on it and stuff? And it was $24.95 for 6 inches. Years ago that was. How long have you been with Jewellery Maker? Were you on another channel before that, Scott? How many years is that? 4 years? I think I've been here 2.5 years, haven't I? On Jewellery Maker. And then Ryan and I sort of started to get... I was here about a year before you, Ryan. Yeah, we were on overnights together. I was thinking that on my way here. Come a long way together, you and I, Ryan. The days when I used to think your name was Joshua. Look at that. Look at this chain. Sterling silver. So in the olden days of Jewellery Maker, the black and white days, we used to give you like a pearl maybe a labradorite, or maybe a smoky quartz, then another pearl. Anyway, it's 6 inches wire wrap. They're $24.95, and they're amazing. They're beautiful, and I missed them so much when we didn't get them anymore. But you can bunch this up. You can make it into sets. You can put it. You could be really simple with this, or you could go really intricate with it. And if you're going to mix them up, which I think is a nice idea, I do think the smoky quartz is going to look gorgeous together with it. Look at that if you bought both. Now you've got a whole metre. These are wire wrapped by hand as well, but we've only got 17 of these left. Look at this, they're only £17.95. You've got 9 carat gold, you've got solid sterling silver, and you've got a tiny price tag of just £17.95 for a whole metre. How much would you pay somebody if you gave them a bunch of wire and a bunch of labradorites and said, can you wire wrap them for me? They'd probably ask. I mean, that's about 4 hours work there.
Yeah.
So you're getting all of that labour intensive work for 17 and beautiful. The result is a very long and a very beautiful chain. Amazingly pretty. I mean, Sammi, in this labradorite, you've just got to have it.
You really, really do.
Like a lovely necklace, just like
when
that.
I'm costing my work, I only give myself £10 an hour labour. When I'm doing a big piece. It depends actually. Sometimes if I'm doing a great big sterling piece, it will go up a bit. But yeah, so even if you costed it or even if you cost a minimum wage and you time that by 4 to make the hours worth of thing, it's going to cost you a lot more than £17.95.
It will. And you've got the materials on top of that.
And and solid silver. So you're looking at sterling silver. So you're looking at an awful lot. To make your own chain like that, you're looking at an awful lot of money.
A lot of money. And if you were to go and buy this in a silversmith, it would be even more.
Oh, yes.
I like the idea of having 2 rows of it and then collecting it into one and just one round the back. And I think you still have enough for a bracelet left over. 11 chances left, £17.95, and I've got loads of unchecked baskets. Asua, you've got yours. Zoe, you've got yours. Mercedes, you've got... I know Mercedes, I haven't seen you for ages. Anthony and Murcia. Oh, I love Murcia. Murcia's gorgeous. Have you been there? It's gorgeous. Alison, you've got yours. Mary, you've got yours. Christine in Dumfries and Galloway. Janet, you've got yours. Barbara in Essex, and Sharon. You do need to check out baskets if you just come through with an unchecked basket. It's HUOD08 is your item code. You've got 10 of these remaining at £17.95. 0800 644 655 is the number to be dialing us on. Right now, if you don't want to miss out on this chain. Maybe you've got other gemstones that you're going to put with it. This has been voted the last 2 consecutive years your favourite gemstone. Don't forget the anvil on the bottom of your screen. It is very close to selling out. If you don't want to miss out on that, you've got to come through for it quickly. 8 chances for the chain and very few chances for the anvil. Oh, the anvil's not on the bottom of the thing. We need the anvil. Not the anvil. Said it again. What's it called again? Vice. Vice. The vice. We had a brand new vice. Where is the vice? Because it belongs to Sammi. You can't take that. It's Sammy's. Pete, you thief. Pete the thief's about again. Never trust a man called Pete, and I should know because my dad's called Pete. Now, that's at the bottom of your screen. That says an awful lot, does it? Told you. I've told you about my dad. You don't want to be trusting anyone called Pete, especially if his surname's Cleary. Now. Which number, darling? I've told you they're not bundles. What are they? Fundles. Don't forget. Oh, these go with the bigger ones that we had earlier. There's a lot of wrong with me. All right, Bruce. Just because you made it clear you didn't like a fundle yesterday. Bruce says, no, I'm always up for a fundle. Gorgeous moonstone. Isn't this beautiful? Look at, again, the quality. This is like tiptoe soft, isn't it? Ballet pump pink.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like that in an earring, Mark Smith. Now, I'm going to give you some, I think you're going to absolutely love this bundle because look, I reckon, look at that, you've got some garnet as well. Beautiful garnet. The India's heartbeat is garnet, isn't it? They're stunning together. And then look at this, blue chalcedony. Oh, I love it. Isn't that pretty? And then look at the lavender amethyst. We don't have a lot of amethyst in that tone at the moment. So you've got these wonderful drops. I think the 2 drops are going to look amazing in waterfall cascades. I adore this peach moonstone. I think it's absolutely, pink moonstone, sorry. It's absolutely stunning. What a colour. Oh, it's super pretty. It's ballet pump pink. And then you've got Blue Chalcedony. Blue Chalcedony can be quite expensive, can't it? 5x3 to 10x7 on a 32cm strand. You've got rhodolite garnet graduated irregular drops there, 4x2 to 8x3 on a 30cm strand. And your lavender amethyst is so gorgeous. It's like a heathery kind of colour as well, isn't it? 16 now. I'm happy to pay just over £15 knowing I've got really great value for money. I've got 4 gemstones that I love. £9.95. £2.50 per strand. Just £9.95 for this. 0800 644 655. You've got 2 birth gemstones in there. You've got June and you've got January there. And 3, you've got February's as well with the amethyst, haven't you? Beautiful Blue Chalcedony. There's loads of you in for this one. What a gorgeous bundle this is. For a wonderful price tag. Diane, you've got yours. Pat, jewellery maker in Greater London. Deborah, you've got yours. Julie, you've got yours. Elaine and David and Heather and Brenda and Dorothy and Anthony. June and Christine and Judith. Hazel and Kent's joined us. Hi to Hazel. Elaine's joined us. Claire in the city of Bristol has joined us. David in the city of Bristol has also joined us. Kate in Monmouthshire, you've joined us. Oh, I love Monmouthshire. I always say it, don't I? I always say it. Lucky you. Brian in Berkshire, you've got yours. Congratulations. LOGC59 is your item code. Dolores, you've got yours. Jewellery maker in Middlesex. Christine in Worcestershire. Loads of you coming in for this one. I've got Chris in the West Midlands. Use your debit card or your credit card to secure yours. If this is the first thing you've ever bought from us here at Jewellery Maker, a big welcome and a kiss on the lips to you. You will also get a host full of free goodies, including a free tutorial DVD that is step by step, a free JM Hub magazine, and you will get a free book to explain everything to you as well. £9.95. Do go on and click like on our Facebook page and come through when you've made something gorgeous and send it to our Wall of Fame. We want to see your journey. June in Renfrewshire's put 2 in her basket. So's Christine. Jennifer in Gwent's with us. Hiya, Jen. Rita, you've got yours. Jacqueline and Lynn, you've got yours. Anonymous in Greater Manchester, you've got yours. Make sure you're checking out baskets now. Dorothy's joined us from Tynemware. Lillian in Ayrshire and Susan in Essex has joined us. Now do make sure, like I just said, you're checking out baskets because you could miss out if you don't. I've got lots of unchecked baskets. Gail's joined us. Make sure you check out your basket, Gail. LOGC59, the Bollywood Glamour Collection. Garnet, Moonstone, Amethyst and Blue Chalcedony. Such a wonderful addition to your jewellery making stash. Well done to you. Still a couple of those available. Now, I'm going to put that back and we're going to go to Can I tell you how they, I tell you. Hannah Roxbury was telling me how we make these newer shapes with the pearls. These are real pearls. And what you do is when they make a freshwater pearl, so you get a collection of oysters and they add a little oysters. What did I say? Worcesters. It's an oyster. I can't give you these now because our graphics have disappeared, as if by magic. It was the magic of the unicorn's tears that did it, wasn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our gorgeous girl, Sammi, who's completely not ready for us.
I am. No, I'm done.
You were born ready for us, Sammi.
Oh, yes.
Have you made me something stealable?
I have.
Good girl. Let's go.
Chandelier Cleary. There's your...
Chandelier Cleary. I like that. Yay! I'm trying. Oh, I love them! Oh, there's my effervescent drink. I mustn't forget to take over.
Put it on the checks. I thought you might.
Oh, Sammi, I love them. Can I put them in my ears now?
If you want to.
I'm putting these in my ears now. Quick, quickity, quick. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's lush.
Well, that's what
Stealing
I thought.
That as well for holiday.
The chain was just so beautiful and delicate, and the pearls are just amazing. So I just wanted to do something really, really simple, but how it looks stunning when you do something really simple, but you're using a really lovely fine chain. I thought that's all you need.
There's only one there because I've put the other one in my ear. Now let's put the other one in my ear. These are challenges, basically things that the guest designers make for the presenters. Is that what's going on there? Yeah? That's what happens, isn't it? Look at that, works so well. So well. You
just
have
the
got
golds and the pinks and everything just looks great together.
I didn't think they all would go together, but they do.
They do.
I'm definitely stealing this for my holiday.
And I've got, I don't know if the overhead camera can see.
How much you got left?
Tons and tons and
Tons of us.
Loads left.
Absolutely loads.
Look at that. Loads and loads of these. And I love the fact they're graduated. So I've used quite a lot in the necklace, and I've used quite a few in the earrings, and I've still got loads.
I love this collection.
There you go.
It's gorgeous. When are you back? You're back on Monday.
With Paula McClay.
With me and you and Paula McClay.
Yeah.
On Monday, so do not miss that. Thank you, Sammi. That was amazing for your challenge. Thank you so much. Right, we're still having little graphical hiccups, are we?
Oh, no.
Okay. Right, so we can't play your text messages or anything. So who's got gossip then? Should we just fill out with gossip? Pete does an impression every day on this shift side. Do you, Pete?
Oh, Pete.
Go on then, Pete. What's your impression? Come on. Come on, Peter. Have we got to guess what it is? Is it an animal or is it a person?
It's a person.
Okay, go on then.
It's a person.
Here's Pete. Go on then.
Turn to an animal.
Go on, go.
Okay. Mr. Potter.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Will you come down to the meeting room, please?
Can you do it again?
You ask Mr. Takage. That's from Die Hard.
Did you mix them up then? Are you your thingy from Harry Potter who was also in Snape. My mum really fancies him.
Yeah.
Because he was also
the sheriff in Robin Hood.
Yeah, that's why she fancies him.
He was really hot.
What's his actual name again?
I've just forgotten completely.
What's his actual name again, the actor? Because my mum goes
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman, that's it.
Truly Madly Deeply. He
Yeah.
was in that, and it made me cry.
I haven't seen that.
You've got to watch Truly Madly Deeply, or you will sob.
Will I?
Yes.
I'm not a sobber apart from Unless It Marley and Me made me cry.
It's brilliant.
You're very good at that, Pete. Are you an impressionist?
No.
You just started doing
They
it.
just forced me to do impressions.
No, they just forced me to do it. I love that. It makes me want to go home and watch Harry Potter.
Yeah, I love watching Harry Potter.
A lot of that was filmed in Gloucester Cathedral, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, a lot of Hogwarts. There's bits of Gloucester Cathedral, isn't it? Yes.
Sammy's joined us now. Ben's joined us. It's all going
coming
on.
up, yeah.
Ben, could you come and do your impression of the day? Come and do your impression of somebody who's partying with celebrities all night.
I don't think I can do that. What do you want to hear?
I don't know anything. We've got to guess who you are.
I've got my hair.
Oh, it's all right. Our graphics are back. You're okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, come back. We want the impression. It's too late now. We promised something. Go.
Oh.
A rabbit in headlights!
Yay!
Yay! That's brilliant! Brilliant it was. That was ace. Ben, everybody. Challenge bundle on the screen. You look genuinely scared then, like you were going to do it, then you forgot where you were for a minute.
I forgot how to use words.
You forgot how to use words, he said. 17.95. You looked all scared.
Oh.
Is it scarier behind a camera than in front of a crowd of people where you're just like guitar-y?
Maybe.
Are you hidden behind your keyboard?
Maybe. Yeah.
Do you plink plonk on your keyboard? Did you just do that thing where you got the demo button and you just press that? Ding, ding, ding. That's what he does. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. That's what it is when you press demo, isn't it? That's what your band is. And he just sings over it. Saints. Go on, Saints. Now, here's the challenge bundle. The gorgeous challenge bundle.
It's very beautiful.
We did have a vice clamp today. A table vice. Have you got your table vice back?
It's,
good, as long as you got it back. Sammi, that actually,
thank you.
That belongs to Sammi, that table vice, okay? You're not allowed to steal it. So, Sammi, that's Sammi's, all right? So don't take Sammi's. Sammi and Sammi. Two Sammis, one word, one studio.
It's the best name. It's brilliant.
Now, we've only got a couple of those left. They're probably going to sell out in a minute. Certainly will have been sold out in the repeats. If not, if you're watching repeat, do try. Why, in a nutshell, do you need it?
because you can get to any piece of work, you can put it in there and you can get it to any angle because of the 360.
Yeah, people are saying about that 360 turn, but that will stop as well if you want it to stop.
Yeah, you just tighten it up with this little side bit and then there you go. Stop.
Fantastic.
It's not going anywhere, so it's absolutely perfect.
Perfect. Really, hopefully we'll be getting Sammi to do some courses soon. I think that would be good. Are you going to be?
Well, they're setting it up at the moment, so yes, I'll be doing the courses.
If you want to get on Sammi's course, then get your name down quick, I would. Thank you so much for your company here today at Jewellery Maker. I am going to be back with you tomorrow at the same time. Oh, well, not at the same time. I'm on at 2 tomorrow, aren't I? Me and Ed are doing a crazy thing tomorrow. Who can explain anything? Not me. I've been Jenny. Sammy's been Sammi. You've been you. We love you. Bye.
Hi Jewellery Makers, if you're a Freeview viewer, you can now continue to watch the show live by switching over to channel 64. Our brand new 24-hour channel is available to the majority of homes in the UK, so grab your remote now to make sure you don't miss a thing.